Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the host of the Happy Hour, Chris Lane Sr.
There are no superheroes and no Batman, and my own salvation sits in my hands. Maybe there's some heaven or some kind of hell. Which way I'm going, I just can't tell, just can't tell. It's nothing to do with magic. No, it's nothing to do with magic. The price I paid is tragic. Here I go, slowly dissolving. There is no Neverland, and I'm no Peter Pan. Life slips through my fingers like grains of sand. If there's a heaven or some afterlife, what have I got to do to get it right? Get it right. It's nothing to do with magic. It's nothing to do with magic. The price I paid is tragic. Here I go, slowly dissolving. It's nothing to do with magic. No, it's nothing to do with magic. The price I paid is tragic. Here I go, slowly dissolving. It's nothing to do with magic. It's nothing to do with magic. The price I paid is tragic. Here I go, slowly dissolving. It's nothing to do with magic. No, it's nothing to do with magic. The price I paid is tragic. Here I go, slowly dissolving. Slowly dissolving. Slowly dissolving. Here I go, slowly dissolving. Here I go, slowly dissolving. Here I go, slowly dissolving. Slowly, 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 slowly.
Welcome, everybody, to a special episode of the Happy Hour with Chris and Friends. I'm Chris, and my friends will be along. But that, of course, was Mr. Smith. And tonight we'll be having what I hope is a celebration of Mr. Smith. Been a tough week for all of us. who knew him, and there are certainly people that knew him even better than I did, considerably better than I did. But I knew him relatively well, and it was quite a shock when we learned that he had passed on Sunday. And I think we're all still trying to wrap our minds around it on some levels. But the Irish like to remember people and throw a wake, and that's really what we're going to try and do tonight is talk about our relationship with him, our interactions, and celebrate the man's music, which he was an unbelievable talent, and I think there's no disputing that. Now, interestingly, like many talented people, he was a pretty modest fella. He, according to my, dealing with him and Valerie, who knew him even much better than I did, Mr. Smith thought he was a decent bass player and a relatively good vocalist. And that's kind of how he thought of himself. And of course, ridiculous. Great bass player, great drummer, great producer, engineer, songwriter, vocalist, guitarist, piano. There is nothing that man couldn't do and do extremely well. But again, he was a humble fellow, and he just didn't look at it like that. And I know he really enjoyed seeing the community progress and get better, and he was very generous with his knowledge. I know he and Rhett talk shop, that's the Mix Club, all the time, and talked consoles and really obscure techno engineering sorts of things, and that was a passion of his in addition to being a musician. So yeah, there's Rhett right there. And you're right, Total Pro. Let me turn that on just for now until we get some guests up, so everybody can follow along in the chat. Since we just run it on my channel anymore, I don't know that that's necessary, but we'll do it anyway. But I thank everybody for being here tonight. I hope we have a fabulous night. And of course, there's been a number of shows celebrating him. And again, this is going to be one of them. I have my first guest, and let's go ahead and waste no time, because this is somebody who literally worked with him on a number of songs, knew him at least as well, probably better than I did. Everybody say hi to Gary Hubbs.
Hey,
Mr.
Chris.
Hubbs, how are you?
I'm doing all right, Chris. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. I see you are rocking the Ninth Gate toque.
I'm paying for it. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I don't wear toques in June. It's a toque, Justine. Yeah, I had to put it on. So
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Well, and I think people know, but why don't you kind of walk through the genesis of Ninth Gate, how that came together, and how you, Mr. Smith, Frank Turzo, and Hetriani kind of came together to form this group?
It's funny, Chris, because I just went through my inbox. I went to a deep dive all the way to the bottom, and I searched Frank, and I was like, what was the original email? Because it came from Frank, and he says, hey, I got this song. I want to get on the Mom Show, and I want to work with the dynamic duo, see what you guys can do with the song, and if you don't mind, maybe we'll get Mr. Smith on drums. And I was like, I listened to the song, and I had a huge respect for Frank. Hadn't worked with Frank yet. And I was, sometimes you take on a song because of the song, and other times you take on the song because of the people involved, right? And,
yes.
And I loved the song, and I wanted to work with Frank, so it was a no-brainer. And,
yeah, that's easy, right?
Yeah, I'd worked with Head 100 times. I'd worked with Mr. Smith once before, and only got an email from him, emailed back, and that was about it. And then, hello in the chats and stuff. But Frank pitched the idea, and I was all in. And Frank was like, okay, I'm hands off. I'm going to love whatever you do. And so I'd sent Frank updates along the way, and he's like, bro, I told you, man, I'm good with whatever you do. So one song does not a band make, but we knew that we wanted to make more music right at that moment, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you did. I will, for people who may not know what the Mom Show was, when Metalhead Hippie had his show, he would have a special show every once in a while. He would call it the Month of Metal, Mom for short. And it was one of those things that I gotta say, it got people creative. I wrote a song specifically for it. Here, Ninth Gate came to be because of that. So, again, Jeff's not around anymore other than playing video games, but we all owe him a debt in that he kind of played matchmaker for a lot of us, intentionally, unintentionally.
Yeah. And the deadlines of the Mom Show, you know.
Yes.
So
There's nothing like a deadline to kick you in the bottom and get you moving. Again, in Gary and I's professional life, it's all about deadlines. So I'm fine with deadlines. Deadlines get me going.
At least you can work backwards from something, right?
Yes.
Open-ended things annoy me because it's like, I'm gonna forget about it.
Yeah, you have a mindset. I'll get to it. I got time. And as sadly as we found out, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
We always assume that we do, but sometimes.
I want to say I can't see the chat, so if you type really interesting things directed at me, I'm sorry, but I can't see it, or things that I could pick up on and elaborate on. But when I was coming in, I wanted to say that talking about how Mr. Smith likes seeing all the ships rise, right?
Yes.
That song, Predictable, I did the mixing on my really old cracked screen iPad, and at no point at any time did Mr. Smith say, you know what, bro, maybe do you want to just send the stems over and I can like elevate this thing? It was like, let the guy learn, let the guy have fun. And, I'm sure if it sounded like absolute dog shit, he would have said, hey, but
yeah, maybe we can touch this up
Yeah.
But no, he was very much, I was going to say most of his shows were teaching shows, frankly, where he would say, here's how I do this. His shows where he was recording a song and he talked about his process. I was riveted to those, watched every one of them. And then, of course, later he incorporated Valerie Bott and they worked together and, took that to a whole nother level. And,
yeah, for sure. It was a fabulous show, sound session. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I don't know if Valerie's watching. She tends to have things going on Thursday night, so I didn't give her a specific invite. I would like to have had her on but poor Valerie, I think is getting to the point where she's been on a lot of shows and had to discuss this as pretty raw, and so I was a little hesitant to reach out. So. But Valerie, if you happen to be out there and, you want a link or something, let me know and we'll get you on and set up. But so, what you guys have, well, of course there's the hidden song that, has only been played now twice.
Yeah.
But so 4 songs in total that Ninth Gate has done.
That is correct, yes.
And I'd say, hey, mods, put the link in the chat, but my best mod's right here. My chief link slinger is right here, so that's going to be problematic. But I'm sure Gary will do it at some point. But yeah, sub up Ninth Gate Sounds.
Yeah. We have 105 subscribers right now. So
proud to be. I think I was number 5 or number 7. One of those lucky early numbers.
That was, man, such a fantastic day that was. I'm gonna choke up talking about the when we were on the Pulse, and the whole band was there.
Yeah, that was very cool. And again, those episodes all exist, and if YouTube ever goes away, we're all hoes. But I like going back and seeing things and, shows and going back and checking out old interviews that Jade has done and old pulses and whatnot, where I know, somebody's on that I want to see. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm definitely going to go back and check out the Mr. Smith episode when he was on the Pulse.
Yeah, for sure. When it was less divided attention and all about the man himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean the guy was like an onion, man. Just layer after layer, right?
Yeah, for sure. The more you got to know him a little bit, the more you'd find out, and the more, again, what a fascinating man. And just coming in with the mask, starting off with the mask thing. When he popped up, I'm like, oh, well, this is fun. And
Yeah.
he was on Jade's early on and everything. And I was one of those people I thought, I love this. I don't know if it's a shtick per se. As it turns out, he was just quite a private person and had some, you say celebrity notoriety. He was not a nobody in the UK. And so I think this was a way for him to both kind of separate himself from some of the stuff that he had done in the past and again, keep a little privacy and a little anonymity and just allow people to focus on the music and what he was doing rather than the face and all that stuff. But of course, the mask became a huge identifier. And I thought it was great because, it, and he had very expressive eyes and, the eyes, the windows to the soul, as the old cliche goes, but there's validity to that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I'd never want to peer pressure someone to be like, gotta take off the mask or, we love our lurkers because there's no peer pressure to come out and type if you don't want to type,
No, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I was cool with it. I was like, you're Mr. Smith to me, and I don't need to know anymore. That's fine.
No, he let his body of work do the talking, and what an impressive body of work that it is. It's a shame that we've been robbed from getting more of it, but
yeah, his songs, man, holy fuck, like
yeah.
I've got no reason to believe that catalog will disappear off Bandcamp because Bandcamp's a free service. There's no upkeep, no maintenance, no yearly bill, right? So
right.
I've got no reason to believe that they're going to go away, but I think I'm probably going to fucking snap up some stuff. Just
ain't no question.
Yeah.
No, I will be downloading videos and other things. Just stuff happens, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's funny because I was involved with him in Ninth Gate, but what a small little sliver of his breadth of musical taste and output, and wow, geez. Yeah, you could see it on his drum streams, the songs he would pull up.
Absolutely. He had wide and varied taste. Okay, well, let's add Lori to the mix. Hello, Lori. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Let's go to that layout.
How's my sound?
The other layout is good with a vertical in 2, but with 3, this is the preferred layout. How are you, dear?
I'm good. Listening to Gary and you and Mr. Smith memories. It's still hard. I mean, it hasn't even been a week yet, guys.
No, I know it.
I mean, it's going to be hard, obviously.
It's raw. And I did get an email today, which it confirmed something that I had long suspected. Mr. Smith believed he was a man of deep faith. Mr. Smith had no reservations about, where he was going to be when he came to the end. So that gives me great solace that, he went to his reward with that knowledge. And sometimes you don't know where people are at on that, and so I'm glad to know that he, in fact, it was at least, I don't know, peaceful, or that what you get when you think it is my time, but I'm going to be on to a better place, and he had that belief.
Yeah, and I
So
heard Val say that the other day. I mean, I took him as a faithful man. I didn't know he was a devoted Catholic, which is what I was raised. So I'm sure he had his final rites and felt good, especially being a good person.
yeah,
That's what they teach you, that you go into the right place if you're a good person. But taken too soon, unfortunately.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, this is that age where he was a good 10 years younger than me, and maybe a little bit. I'm not exactly sure his exact age, but
I think he's around my age.
Yeah.
I've heard 53.
yeah, I thought early 50s, early to maybe mid 50s. So yeah,
Happy Thursday, everybody.
that's a young dude.
Don't mind the
Yep.
hair. It was 1,000 degrees out today, and I've been running around. I just was like, I'm not straightening it.
Yeah. Well, I did yard work and I ran a comb through it real quick. So and then did.
Well,
did
you don't have
this.
the perm like me.
No, it's true.
This is a perm. This is natural.
Now we've talked about the perm. That's never happening.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in a few minutes, we will go back and say hi to some people in the chat, but we have a good chat crew tonight, and we appreciate you guys being here. And again, I'm hoping with my Irish background that we can make this as much of a celebration as possible, and good memories and good music, and honor the man and what he did and what he meant to all of us.
Yeah, everybody does their best and grieves in different ways. And I know there was a lot of, well, whatever. Everybody, I think the shows should continue.
Well, yeah, as long as,
Yeah.
People, they want to express themselves and share their, that's what funerals, that's what services, wakes, that's what that's for. They're for the living. And, we're still here, so we need to process that in whatever manner works best for us.
Yeah.
Sounds good to
Exactly.
me.
I can't read the chat without my glasses. That's why I'm doing on, and I can't see them with them. So
Yeah.
welcome to
it's-
the page.
Yeah, it's always...
Who's last? Yes.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Well, we'll go ahead, and I'm just going to highlight some people. We can say hi, and you guys can see it on the screen. Our good friend James Myers is here tonight. Les Nagy from Down Under, g'day. Justine, how are you? Zach Thong is with us, as he often is. Rachel Aloha from Hawaii, how are you? Our friend Jeremy, Strings and Pucks. Good to see you, Lewis Cook. I was hanging on Lewis's show the other night. It was the jazz show, which, as a rule, I haven't listened to that, but he did that was a good show. So
As a rule, you just
Yeah.
won't listen to jazz.
yeah, hey Valerie, yeah, 53. Okay, thank you. And I don't know if you heard. If you would like to come on, I can send you the link via email right now, and I'll do that. You're under no obligation, but if you want to come on and chat about your friend a little bit, that would be great. So let me do this. Dun, 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 dun.
I already responded, Chris. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear me. Not feeling good.
Okay,
But she's watching.
okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, understand.
You rock, Valerie.
Yeah, tough to do all that. And
Yeah,
let's see.
Valerie has her Friday song club tomorrow. So
Yes, indeed. So, and I'm looking forward. I'm hoping that I have not been able to catch it lately, which sucks. So I am hoping to be able to catch it tomorrow.
my lunch breaks on Fridays are sorted because I get one half of Valerie. I get the second half of Valerie's show on my lunch break. It's good.
Yeah. Let's see.
It depends on how busy I am at work. I can barely make it on Friday afternoons, but it's good. To
Yeah,
talk.
it's tough. Hey, Not Visible is here. Good to see you. I'm scrolling back to seeing people that we want to say hi to that we've missed. I know Poison Whales was here right at the beginning of the show. Let's see, who else? I'm kind of in the same thing. These glasses suck for this distance.
It's like,
they're not good.
And I
I've
got
got
long years to try to like save myself, but actually, I keep forgetting I could actually zoom in, can I? On that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we did say hi to Red a little
It
earlier.
actually gets rid of a lot of.
I'm gonna put on my blind glasses because I can't see anything anyway.
There you go.
Just tap a stick around.
Yeah, exactly. Tap the post and find the edge of the curb. All right. I am continuing to scroll back. I think I got, if I missed you, I do apologize. And you can say hi in the chat at the bottom and we'll find you. We will find you and hunt you down and whatever.
I think what Rachel said is really.
Yeah. No, I think it is. I agree. It is super.
Gary. Close up.
Well, I can't see it, right?
I will read it. It's been so important to the healing process to hear everyone's stories and memories. And there are not a lot of people that I mean, I know she goes live with Wago. There's not a lot of people that have that platform to go live and
Right.
come into a chat and be together still. We know we're not just the only ones grieving. I'm going to say that tomorrow on my show. Everybody who is close to him is grieving. It's just we have the platform and we want everybody to have a place to get together.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And just, and feel if you have Mr. Smith memory or something you want to share in the chat, please do. And we can highlight it and share it. I did share this on Frank's show. Mr. Smith and I had some interaction and, very cordial and everything. And then there was the infamous Juan episode. And, you hear the vague reference every once in a while. For those of you who don't know, there was a show that's long not on anymore. But I would go on and I would do little comedy bits and I would do characters. And one of these characters was Juan the janitor. Well, okay. It was an okay bit for a couple minutes, but one time they kind of combined the regular show, which had, it was kind of silly and had comedy bits, with live musicians. And this was not a good combination. And I had come on to do one, and it went long, and I committed the cardinal sin. It was not funny. And Mr. Smith was there along with some other live musicians. And, now that I play live more often, I understand, you're waiting to go and some bozo is doing a horrible Mexican accent and it's not funny. And you're going, what am I here for? And so he publicly made it known that he wasn't very happy about that. And I respected that. And I took it to heart and said, here's the problem. Okay, not funny, borderline, racial stereotyping, but I was disrespectful to his time and the time of the other musicians there, and I publicly apologize for it, because here's a little thing for you millennials who watch the show. You suck at something, and that is taking responsibility. Us old boomers, if you screw up, you own it and say, I messed up. I was wrong. And there was no other option for me. I didn't even have to think about it 8 hours to know that I needed to apologize and try and set things right. So I just did. And Mr. Smith and I continued to converse after that, and we became pretty good friends over it because there was a mutual respect. He said what he needed to say. I apologized, said what I needed to say, and we went on from there. And like I mentioned, I was honored in that all the people in this vast community, many who knew him much better than me, when it came time to be on the Pulse and be interviewed, he specifically asked me to do it. And that was a very cool of him to do. And, something I treasure, that now that he's not with us, that I got the opportunity, that I had his trust, and he would be in an interview situation with me, and that meant the world to me. But that's the kind of guy he was, not a hold a grudge, you suck kind of guy. He was like, okay, I see where you're coming from. You said what you had to say. We're good. Let's move on.
And you helped that. I mean, obviously you're mature enough to just own it within 24, 48 hours, whatever it was. And you had mutual respect for each other. So why hold a grudge, right? Apologies and move on.
Yeah.
I
That's-
saw the. I was
Go
going to
ahead,
say I saw the invite to be the co-host for his interview as being just the ultimate gesture of, in case you weren't paying attention, all is forgiven, water under the bridge, you know.
Yep.
And
Great.
when I saw that, I was like, that's a really, really cool thing to do, for sure.
Yeah, well, it speaks to the kind of guy he was, and so, we all. This is the thing, we all screw up in life. I guess it's just as well Valerie is not feeling well because my email is being a total bitch, and it will not send this link to Valerie. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but
Oh,
Can you send
Yeah.
Can you send chicken soup?
yeah, that's what I need to email some chicken soup and
A warm blanket. She doesn't need a link. She needs to get better.
yeah.
that's
It's been a long week, right? Hey, bud. There's everybody say hi to the dog paw who has joined us. And there's Poison Wales, who we mentioned earlier. He was there at the beginning. But, Lori, you worked with Mr. Smith at least once, if not more.
twice, almost three.
Yeah.
But we had a good friendship. Emails, talked when he was not around a lot. Last time I spoke to him, I had to look. It was because we were doing a song, January 20th. And Val had since, when he went into the hospital, spoken his behalf for me, which I've said this so many times this week. I'm like, why is he thinking about our collabs or everybody else's collabs when he's sick? I'm like, Val, please tell him not to worry about it. Just get better and come home, But again, that's how he was, like lying in the hospital, not feeling good. Can you write to Laurie and tell her that, I'll get to that as soon as I can? Because I'm hoping to still do something with that. It's a staple song of his, and I'm hoping I have somebody in mind who will probably do it justice if they want to, but we'll see. But yeah, we did our first song together was probably with Hugh. Was it 4 years ago, 5 years ago? So long. Maybe 23, 22.
Probably 23.
Yeah.
That's when I'm checking and that's when his catalog got very active, was in 23.
Okay. Yeah, it was 23 because I remember them posting it. And then we did another one I'm going to show tomorrow on my show is with all of us. It was a Tom Caraher production, Hey Jude. And he was a drummer in that one. So that was our second one.
Ah, the infamous Tom Caraher, Everybody and Their Dog production.
It was like my Jaja one that we had a lot of people right? JJ and Jay,
Yeah.
everybody doing the background and that. But he was the main drummer, so he was part of the main band, which is cool.
Yeah,
He
indeed.
would always, I say this, talk to me about my son because my son's a drummer, and he's like he's ace, keep him in school, and keep doing what you're doing, Cam. He was just so thoughtful to extend beyond me, who's here at the camera, is my family. It's my boy, and
Yeah.
you thought to think of your family too and bring that up every time. So yeah, amazing guy.
Yeah, well, that's the old thing. Game recognizes game, right? I mean, he looked at your son and went, "Oh, this kid's got talent."
And Cam loved
know.
him, and Cam.
Well, yeah, it was obvious. I mean, they're both kind of that same sort of musician. Yeah, I play drums, and that's not all I do. And
They're percussionists. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can do more than just beat on the skins. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Hey, Jerry Gomes, how are you, man?
Hi, Jerry Dallin.
And Sal Caruso. So, that's right. Now we have the Italian contingent has joined us a little bit. How's it going, fellas? Good to see you here on the show.
Very cool.
Yeah, so, Gary, I'm going to ask you specifically, and I don't know, and again, I don't want to give anything away because I suspect you're doing this on your show tomorrow night, but you're going to do a little Ninth Gate, little tribute to Smith on your show tomorrow night. Is that not correct?
You nailed it, Chris. Yeah. It's probably it's a bit of a no-brainer, I guess. Really.
Yeah.
Blessed to have that catalog of work that I'm involved with, and that we were involved with together. So yeah, I've never done it before. Never done like only Ninth Gate and all the Ninth Gate. I mean, there's only 4 songs, but I do plan on giving a bit of this is how things happened leading up to this kind of thing, and you know, I'm looking forward to it, even though I'm finding that my practicing, which I was working on last night, and up until about 20 minutes before showtime tonight, I'm finding it really hard. The music is what gets me emotional more than anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will be doing a Smith song on Lori's show tomorrow, and I think I've done it enough that I can get through it without. But hey, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my show.
It's hard
All
for
right.
you. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard for you.
Yeah, well, I think it's all, and again, you know, we want to honor him, and, you know, the last thing I would want to do is to botch one of his songs and for him to look down and go, should have practiced harder, Lane.
Yeah.
Don't put that pressure on yourself.
Well, you know how it is. Again, you want to be, that what I was talking about a few minutes ago, respect.
Yeah.
And I want to be respectful to, you know, his work, and, you know, pay him
Even when I was
homage.
working on collabs with him, I was like, wanted to elevate myself. I did like 5 different tracks 20 times.
Yeah,
It
right?
kept coming out greatly out. I'm like, maybe I could do it better. You know?
Well, and that's why Mr. Smith absolutely would have worked with me had I asked,
Yeah.
but I never asked. And that's on me. I just, you know, I had songs that I felt like were not worthy of him, you know, and that's just kind of how I looked at it. You know, and
And he was also, he was always going through autoimmune stuff. So he was
yeah,
not always around to do
well,
it.
and that's it. And by the time I had some stuff that I felt like, okay, well, then I had developed a relationship with James Myers, and Mr. Smith was not as active and or quite busy with other stuff, and so it just never happened. And you know, it just sometimes things are not meant to be, and that's okay. I did want to say hi to Gordon Lee Weaver. Saw you come in. Thank you for joining the show tonight. Well, what I would like to do is I'm going to go ahead and play another Mr. Smith song. And this one is one of my favorites, and I'm sure you guys love it too. But this is just a man and his acoustic guitar, and this is Mr. Smith's Gambling Man.
Oh no.
I know. Gary.
Oh no.
If I was a gambling man and I bet on you, would I lose? Would I lose? If I was a running man and I ran a race for you, would I win? Would I win? If I was a righteous man and said my prayers for you, would they come true? Would I lose? If I was a braver man and asked to be with you, what would you choose? Would I lose? Would you ever let me hold you, keep you warm when nights are cold? Would you balance up my scales or be the fish that I have caught? Would you always be alone to live your life upon a shelf, or gamble your hopes on me? If I was a music man and wrote a song for you, would you be moved? Would I lose? If I had an artist's hands and drew the sun for you, would you choose the moon? Would I lose? If I was a wealthy man and gave it up for you, Would I lose? Would I lose? If I was an open man and chose to let you in, would I win? Would I win? Would you ever let me hold you, keep you warm when nights are cold? Would you balance off my scales or be the fish that I have caught? Would you always be alone to live your life upon the shelf or gamble your hopes? Would you gamble your hopes on me?
Uh-oh.
Did we? There. Now we got Gary. Okay.
Oh, that song. Every song hits.
Yes.
They hit even harder. It's
The depth, you know, as a songwriter, the depth of his lyrics,
Yeah.
and then how he puts it together, and the production. And you listen to that on headphones. His vocals are gorgeous, and they interweave with one another. His bass line in and out. You know, I've made this comment. You know, as a fellow bass player, and Mr. Smith, in case people don't know, and I think you probably know by now, he started as a bass player. That's all the bands he was in. And if you look hard on Bandcamp, you can find one of his other bands. But he was a bass player. And what I always appreciated, and Gary being a bass player too, here's what I appreciated about Smith. He could play some really complex lines. He was a super great musician, but he chose not to. His bass always served the song, and there would be a little tasty lick in there every once in a while, but he kept it simple and just made it flow the song, push the song along. And that is a huge talent to do.
good observation, yeah.
Most of us, our tendency is to overplay because we're nifty and we're like, no, nobody pays attention to the bass player. Look at what I can do. And, you know, you have to edit yourself and dial that back. And he was a master of it.
After listening to that, I just want to clarify. I identify as a guy who plays bass. I'm not a bassist or a bass player anymore. I'm just a guy that happens to play bass because that was gorgeous. That was so good.
Again, you know, as those of us who, you know, identify as four stringers, listen to people like him and go, that guy, that. And you'll hear it on all the songs tonight. Just everything meshes so wonderfully. It's ear candy.
Yeah.
When I did that song with him, it might have been one of his first coming out collabs. I don't know, but it was 2023. Like we said, we're just getting to know him, and I was so surprised. I mean, we talked first. It wasn't. I just got videos and I knew, but to see, he sent me him singing, and he sent me playing the guitar, and he sent the drums, which is all I asked for. Or actually, it was his request. He said he's always wanted to do Billy Joel, Moving Out. But I was like, look at all you doing all this. I didn't know you did all this. This is crazy. And then of course he mixed and mastered it on top of that. You know, I did the video. It's the least I could do. But yeah, so many talents.
Yeah, exactly. And probably I'll close out with the first song that I heard him do that wasn't on drums and made a huge impact on me. So but we'll get to that in a couple hours. But I am going to break my usual rule on Thursday night, and I just want to have a short toast to our friend Mr. Smith, who is in a better place. God bless you and Godspeed, sir.
Love you, Smitty.
All right. And again, it wouldn't be an Irishman's Wake if we didn't have a little whiskey somewhere. You guys came on too fast because I was going to say, you know, Well, I usually do solo for 15 or 30 minutes at the beginning. Say, it's an Irish wake, so there'll be a little bit of drinking. There might be some fighting, and there might even be some sex, which is impressive since I'm here by myself.
Sorry, we were just trying to support you. We should have let you go for a little while.
No, it wasn't that good a joke, so I'm glad.
Now you have to fight with me and have sex with Garrison. So yeah.
Okay, well, you know what?
Gotta go.
Do the running back.
Grab that beard.
But oh shit! Now I really gotta go. I
I just,
gotta get off.
you guys can't see this, but I just realized my cat has been chewing on my foam filter here.
Uh-oh.
It's all torn up. Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. I'm like, there's chunks out of it. And I'm like, what the hell happened here? Yeah, this got to be the cat's.
I'm looking at mine. Not that I have a cat, but I see hairs on it. I see big hair on it.
Yeah, no hairs, just chunks out of it. That again, I'm sure that was Squid. That cat is a handful.
He was in the washing machine today.
Yeah, I sent a picture to our group chat. I come downstairs after getting a cup of coffee, and I see movement out of the corner of my eye, and my little Bengal cat is in the wash machine, just chilling out, and it's a top loader. I'm like, what the hell are you doing in there? And he goes, just hanging out.
Like a box, right? I love boxes. So.
Yeah, boxes and washing machines. Yeah.
I came on camera early on because my window is
Yes.
finite, and so I figured I would maximize the time I could spend. But
Are you at it?
I will get a text from the missus soon, and
Yeah.
then it'll be time for me to say goodnight. But I'm here until that happens.
Okay, well, good. Well, yeah, obviously, stay as long as you possibly can, and we'll
Hi,
go
Colby.
from there.
You too, buddy. Goldie just lost his grandma, and now Smitty.
Yeah, no, that is it been a tough week of loss for folks, and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, what do you say to that? I mean, it's
Goldie's
just
going down. I'm like,
yeah, you just go. And that's the thing, they say there's cards and everything. There are no words, but literally sometimes there are no words. There's just a silence of grief, and
Well, again, that's why these things help online, right? Because
yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
we all have something in common.
Yeah, and I didn't want to necessarily be me too, everybody's doing a show thing, but I felt like it was. I got a sense that we all still needed to continue to process it. So.
We were good friends with him, online friends, obviously, not as close as Val, or we're not trying to say that, but
right.
I mean, he passed away Sunday, guys, and we do a live show. Absolutely, I'm going to do something for Smitty tomorrow
Yeah.
night. What, 5
Have
shows
to.
or 20
Have
shows?
to.
We're done. Yeah,
Yep.
and it helps me.
Yeah.
Sure, do, but it gives other people who don't go to every single show or don't have the time in their day to see their time to grieve too. So just more open space for people.
Yeah, agree
Yeah.
with that. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Colby,
Jade had a very good show. Justine had a good show. Frank did.
Hi,
Again, we're doing this tonight. Lori tomorrow. There may be some others coming up. I know
Absolutely.
Zach Thong was talking about doing something with his crew. So no, this is all good. It's what we need to do as a community when you lose somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
For me-
okay.
Oh, respect, right?
Yeah. Well,
Show
that
respect.
at the end of the day, I think that's where it all comes down to. My respect for him as a musician was enormous. My respect for him as a person and how he conducted himself in this community was even higher. So it would be disrespectful, in my view, to not, celebrate him and say that, he was a good guy and he will be missed. And I hope that we're able as we go forward to continue to think of him, keep him in our memories, and listen to his music, and just have that part of our core. Like, I knew this guy, and he was super talented, and he left us this legacy of his music and the interaction, and that can't be taken away.
No, not at all.
Mm.
Oh man.
That gets heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just does.
Yeah, Brad, I didn't even know that you knew him that well. That's and you were in Boston. You should have called me.
Hey, what's going on, Brad? Hey, there's Hugh Caldwell again, somebody who did know him quite well.
Huey.
Got to meet him live in person.
I was talking to Het the other day, Hetriani. For those that don't know, another member of the band Ninth Gate, with Frank and Mr. Smith and myself, and it was kind of like, there's only 4 jobs in the band, and we got one. Like, how lucky are we? Like, that was pretty fucking cool to have been a part of that.
Yeah,
Totally.
It's so grateful and blessed and all that.
well, it was one of those rare things where we've all collabed off and on and everything, but you guys became an actual group and actually did, some songs together, did a little songwriting together, production together, really I'm not going to be able to pronounce that word tonight. My wife pointed out, she goes, "Bro, you are tired, aren't you?" And I said, "Well, why do you say that?" And she
I know
goes,
what you're trying to say.
"Your tongue ain't working, man." She said, "Use small words on your show tonight. I'm just telling you." I was like, okay. So yeah, that's a word I'm not going to be able to get out. But you guys came together as a group, that's pretty unusual.
I think all 4 of us felt blessed. I certainly know that I do, and Het wears his heart on his sleeve. Frank wears his heart on his sleeve, and anytime Mr. Smith would profess his honor for being part of it as well. So I have to take him at his word, and so all 4 of it, it's just mutual respect and yeah.
Well, you guys are the dream team, that's for sure. So
Yeah, Smith never failed to express his, he felt like, wow, I can't believe these guys let me in their band kind of attitude. Again, that humble, and you guys all had that attitude, which is awesome.
Well, I said to Frank the other day, on the Pulse, I was like, we're a couple of weekenders, and he's treating us like we're peers, at least like we're peers. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy, man. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. He had an ability to bring you in, and, we talk shop the couple times he was on this program, from 3 a.m. till 6 a.m. his time. So he made sacrifices to be on this show. But we talk shop, we talk guitars, we talk production, recording, all this kind of stuff. And exactly what you're saying. Here's this consummate professional with I don't know how many engineering credits and things in the UK. And he's hanging out with some heavy bozo in Denver and talking to me like I'm a complete equal and I've got as many gold records or whatever as he does. Like, come on. But that was his gift.
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah. Never
Very
big time. He never big timed anyone.
No, quite the opposite. I mean, it just, but
Crazy.
again, in my experience, the most talented people tend to be the most humble. And that guy was humble.
Yeah, I don't know. Some dicks out there.
Well, yeah, but their dictum somehow always managed to exceed their talent level, even if they're relatively talented.
Yeah. Oh man.
As someone who's met Neil Young twice, who's a talented guy, sold a lot of records, but his dictum far exceeds. He is a miserable, miserable human being. And I don't mind publicly saying it.
Vinnie Caliuta, famous drummer, famous session worker, was in a ton of bands, spoke at my son's graduation, and he was like the kindest, the most humble, it was like thank them, thank you Berkeley for this opportunity. You kids and go just so sweet.
Yeah, that was great.
We're there.
You
It's
love guys like that.
so good. I'm like, dude, you've been playing with the best of the best for like years, and you're thanking them for a doctorate, an honorary doctorate.
Yeah.
Nah, it was very cool. I was, it came on early and Lori sent the link and I was laying in bed on that was a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
And I watched the whole thing because, yeah, and then I watched the speeches and everything. And again, not my kid, but, we have kind of a relationship and it was like, well, this is cool. This kid is graduating from the Berkeley School of Music. That's serious stuff.
Thank you. I remember you watched it. Yep.
So yeah, and I watched until they started walking, and then it was like, all right, they're going to announce 1,000 kids I don't know, so I'm out.
I'm like 6,000. He's probably 5,999. Can I go have a bet?
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't go in alphabetical order. So they went by major, and then so yeah. I mean, I had the program, but the words in the program were this big, so 6,000 kids. I'm like, I couldn't even see where his name was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think that's when I sent you guys a picture of a hot dog in the hallway. I'm like, I'm going to get a hot dog.
I'm out for a minute.
There's a Stewie Griffin joke about a hot dog down a hallway, but I'm not going to say it right now.
What did you say?
A Stewie Griffin joke that I won't say.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what private chat is for, folks.
Yeah.
We have more inside jokes than.
Dictum level in Santana. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say.
Funny. Anybody else pop in that we haven't seen?
I'm keeping an eye. I don't think so. But again, if I miss somebody or if we miss somebody, and I know there are lurkers out there, and again, love the lurkers. Appreciate you. Oh, look at that. Damn it. I got nothing this year.
Strawberries?
One fucking strawberry.
Ooh.
I don't know if Tom Carraher on. He got a case of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
From his yard.
I used to, but my strawberry patch is tapped out. They got old.
My wife heard that if you paint these red rocks around, it'll confuse the crows and they'll stay away from your fucking.
I was going to say, is that moldy? It's all white underneath. That's a rock?
Yeah, it's just a red painted rock. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, because if they peck something hard, it hurts their beak and it irritates them. And crows are really smart. But for me, I have a lot of robins and jays, neither of which are nearly as smart as the crows. So they will continue to probably peck the rocks. Ooh, that looks good.
That's a nice one.
There's nothing but a sun-warmed strawberry. Oh.
Here we go. Red all the way through.
So pink.
Yeah. See, the store ones are that white, mostly water. They suck. That's why I'm so bummed that I'm going to have to plant a new strawberry patch next year because I love my strawberries. And I make homemade whipped cream, and we would have strawberry shortcake for weeks, every night.
Oh, craving it again.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah.
It was, but
We
the
mentioned
last 2 years.
ago, our chat room is now full of strawberries, and I'm getting ads all over the place for strawberries and strawberry this, strawberry that. And then for my birthday, which was only last week, God, that feels like years ago.
Well, yeah, so much, lots of stuff has happened,
I got
right?
a shortcake rather than a traditional cake.
I feel proud that that strawberry patch there inspired that
Right?
whirlwind of like now we're on the strawberries.
Well, it's better than the gross AI hot dogs we have.
It was AI hot dogs. Yeah.
Making Dougie gag.
Yeah, poor Doug.
Yeah.
I refrained because I grilled hot dogs the other day, and I was going to send Doug some dick pics of the hot dogs, but I didn't.
How's Doug doing?
Far as I know, okay. I believe he got scanned. So
MRI.
so they'll know, what to do and when to do it. So,
I'm asking.
but yeah, well, hopefully, we should see him tomorrow night, and we get an update from
I hope so, yeah.
Doug. But yeah, we all got to check up on each other's health and everything anymore.
Speaking of tomorrow night, I should probably do the honorable thing for my family and get
Yeah,
out of here.
I got you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Gary. Good to have you, and thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Well, thanks
Yeah,
for having me.
you
Thanks
go
for having me.
practice.
I have to practice for tomorrow. Yes, I got to play the
It's
Nine
precious
Gate
time.
songs. And I've got a special song to practice for your show, Lori, that I'm going to play.
I'm pervy, and I'm so excited. Yes.
It involves Mr. Smith, and it is not a Ninth Gate song, but we're going to play it
Very
on your
cool.
show. And yeah, no pressure. Just got to nail it. That's all.
That's
will.
all. Just play perfect.
Yeah, but at least Chris, I get to play to a backing track, and I don't have to sing. So
Yeah.
if I lose it in blubber, I can lose it in blubber, and if I fuck up, the band continues without me, right? So
Hey.
yeah.
I'll just ugly cry my way through it.
There you go.
I got a plan.
You guys will be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. And thanks again, Chris, for having me on.
Of course.
And,
Always great to see you.
It's
See
good
you,
to see you,
babe.
Lori.
You too.
And I'll be in the chat on the other side. And yeah, much
Sounds
love.
good.
Love you all. Deal with it.
Sounds good. Thanks, Gary.
Coldy. Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I know you can't help tears, but like I said in my description, I'm gonna try to keep it light because I know somebody had the best sense of humor,
Oh, absolutely.
and not light. I mean, it's I'm doing it a little differently. I'm not gonna do all the shenanigans that Mishmash does, but you guys are gonna play some of his songs, which I think is amazing. But I also have people sending in either thoughts about Smitty or
Oh, that's cool.
a song that they just want to play for him that he's never been in or anything. So I appreciate everybody who's been sending me stuff. Still time if you want to send me something. Don't send me like 10-minute ones because in a 2-hour show I don't have enough time. But
Yeah.
so I even am going to have a wheel.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Again, it's helpful to process this. And
Yeah. Totally.
hey, there's Gary in chat. Look at him.
Go practice. I've been giving him a hard time all week because
He'll be
he has to
fine.
practice. So I bust his balls and said, "Well, go practice." You
Well,
don't have
that's where I'm fortunate. Like, oh, hey, the phone's not ringing. I got 3 minutes. Reach back, grab a guitar,
nice.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, I have but things are coming like quickly at me this week. But I've had construction on the house.
Yep.
So I've been waking up really early with a guy right outside my window stapling siding.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Boom, boom. And there's a house right over here out the other window, reconstructing a whole bedroom, which is only like, I don't know, 50 feet from us. But yeah, I got a collab video in, which I'm going to post tomorrow. That's done. I got 3 more tracks of another collab coming in. I'm just waiting for one person. That's going to be done.
Good. Yeah,
And
be sure and do the premiere during my dinner, please. So I can't possibly be there.
I just throw them up. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do a premiere. I'll just throw it because it's Friday, and I have a lot coming up.
Yeah.
Been working on something with Hugh. Our song, I did some last night and some tonight, and so after the show, I'm going to send you a sample.
Nice.
And I got one with Jerry. There's a lot going on. So
Yeah. He's
Help me
busy.
it's an hour. And be awake for the show at midnight tomorrow night, and everybody else's shows that are going on.
Yeah, busy Friday, which is good. I look forward to it. I look forward to Thursdays because I got this show, and Thursday's just always been a good day for me, and kind of I'm the warm up for the warm up.
Yeah. Thursdays are fun because it's like, oh, okay, the weekend's here. Like,
Yeah, it's in sight.
at work. Yeah.
Yeah, and Thursday's usually a productive day. I got a lot of pages done. I've got
Nice.
a magazine that's technically due tomorrow, but
Yeah.
that it's one of those this is one of those ones that's a fungible deadline because it's one of our annuals, and the printer's not even setting up the job until tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I'm okay.
All right.
Yeah, my hard deadline magazine is done, so
Jerry, you're not letting me down. But I'll write to you afterwards. I got something to tell you. No, I never rush people. Believe me.
yeah, you get to it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, well, Jerry had to wait on me a little bit when
I'm
we.
like, I'm gonna get this done.
Well, yeah, life gets in the way. I mean, Jerry sent me that song, and I'm like, oh, I love this thing. But it took me 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks to get it pulled together and get it to him.
3 weeks. That's
Yeah, I
nothing.
know. Well, you know,
That's
I,
nothing in some people's terms. Yeah.
well,
I
yeah,
get excited
it's
about this.
all relative. I like to try and work fast in that, but sometimes it was one of those things that I lost a week in there because of work stuff. So it's like,
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that we get done, and Jerry got this one done right away. He was awesome, and he mixed it. I'm just putting the pressure on him to give me a video. That's the only thing holding it up.
yeah, the dreaded video thing.
Free time, set up your freaking green screen, make sure the family's not around when you're acting shit out. And it's like, it's hot as balls. No one wants to put the green screen up and put the lights on.
Yeah, my nemesis, that and my phone booth that I have as an office.
Oh, God. I got something from R4 today. It's like, I know I promised you a suit, but it is so hot in Korea right now. I said, dude, don't worry about it.
No, that's gotta be
I don't make it.
miserable.
I can listen. I don't want to do it either.
No,
Unless you
there's a reason fans are blowing my hair in some of my videos, folks. Because I start off with no fan every time, and then if I have to do multiple takes, like I'm dying here, and
Yes.
sweat running down the face of a guy that's not doing a live concert performance, not a good look.
Oh man, as you know, I do everything right here,
Yeah,
and if I'm putting a wig on and heels and the makeup,
forget about it.
I get the AC cranked even in the winter. I'm like dying.
Yeah, I did see
Poke off now, yeah.
a unit, and I got to see how much it is. It supposedly can cool a room this size in like 3 minutes.
Oh,
And you don't need an outside connection to the window and everything. I'm like, if this thing is under a couple $100, I'm buying that in a heartbeat.
but do you have to filter it through the window?
No,
Does it
that's
you want to filter through the window?
no. It's like a unit that you can just put on the desk or something. I'm like, I could look into this.
Nice. Nice.
I would love to keep because even we've got a tri-level, and so I'm still kind of subterranean on part. The window is actually right at the ground level, and so it modulates the temperature a little bit.
It's cool.
But in the winter, it's coolish down here. But if I get jumping around like a moron, it gets hot in a hurry, and then anytime after April, it's hot.
Oh, it's Took. Yeah, I always get that wrong. Took.
Took. Don't you
Yes,
know?
Out Cameron's apartment, and there was a Dyson air cleaner, which is a really good brand, and it was a
Yes.
good size. And I said to his roommates, "Whose is this?" He goes, "Oh, our other roommate left it, and he left last year." He's like, "You can take it." I was like, "Okay." So I looked it up, brand new, filters not even, and it's worth $700.
Yes.
And it filters all like the pollen, but also it acts like a cooling agent. It doesn't have AC in it, but it can cool you off with a huge fan. And
Yes, and it's quiet.
it's very quiet. It oscillates.
Yeah, no, that's a deal. I looked into those Dysons for that reason, so I could run it when I'm doing this show. And like, my cheap ass is never going to spend that kind of money on something. No
I would
way.
never, but the reason why I bring it up is because with the construction going on here outside my window, I actually slept in Cameron's room last night. He's not here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have an AC like I do. And I'm like, I'm bringing that Dyson up. And I had it like standing on a desk chair right in my face. And it cooled me off a lot. It wasn't cold air, but it cooled the room down really well. And knowing that there weren't any allergens or pollen in the air helped too.
Yeah, exactly.
Less needy. That's not nice. He's talking about the time I did, Hugh and I did one with Kevin Griffin. And he ghosted me for like, I don't know, 9 months or something. And I wrote to him, I thought, I have a way to just make you, yeah. I'm better at AI now, though, aren't I, Jerry? And so, yeah, I just made Kevin, it was Kevin, and it was his voice. I just made his mouth move like a puppet.
Yeah, well, AI has come a long way since, the 3 fingers, 6 fingers. You never knew what you were going to get.
Yeah, this was funny. It was
Early days.
the program name was, but I had to pay to upload a full song because if you didn't pay, it would only be like the first 2 minutes of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just put a picture in of somebody. And so it's not perfect unless your vocals are crystal clear. Your mouth is not going to look like it's saying the word. And it was too funny. I thought it was great. video though. Less. I thought it was great.
Mic stand. Just get that mic right in front of the mouth.
Yeah. Well, he had one, but then sometimes the mic looks like it's moving. You know, like instead of the
Yeah.
lips, it's like AI.
Yeah.
Almost like with Peter Griffin. Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do. Well, I will be starting this next week.
What you got?
It's going to be my birthday picnic, which I did not run last year because I just didn't have any energy.
Birthday's
You know,
coming.
I just had started the treatment for the MG. I'm feeling a lot better this year, and so doing the full. I'm going to smoke a big brisket. I'm going to do pulled pork.
Like you say, smoke a
I'm sure
doobie, smoke.
Oh yeah, so I'll be out there running the smoker all next week, and looking forward to it. And then I can have my party, and if things go well, then I'll show up to G-Mays with a couple drinks under my belt and go, ah,
And not care. Well, not care, but not
have a
be
good
nervous.
time.
Give yourself a hard time. Give yourself a break.
Well, yeah, 2 years ago it was because we had a great picnic and everything, and you know, I mean, I'm working and I'm chefing and I'm entertaining, I'm doing all that stuff, so I don't hit it hard until later in the evening. But by the time the guests had gone home and everything, and we'd cleaned up a little bit, my wife was like, "What are you going to do?" And I'm like, "I haven't given it any thought." And she goes, "You're pretty buzzed, bro. You should go to bed." And you're not going to go down and get on the internet, are you? And I went, "Absolutely not." And I was down on Gmaze 10 minutes later
Yeah, it's fun.
and played, and that was fun until I got to the point of the evening like, oh, I'm singing a song I don't remember the lyrics. So you know, when you become David Lee Roth, it's time to get off. So,
Oh shit. Yeah, Saturday was the day before we found out of the news of Smitty, and I was a little all over the place that day. And I
Yeah.
was dancing with Kid Kane and Lyndon
Yeah.
Sheen on their live shows, like 2 of us there. And then I hopped over to G-Maze and just lurked, and then I just went to bed.
I didn't know they were doing a show. I would have gone over there a little bit. Yeah,
Here's Saturdays now, and most Saturdays and hanging out, and I've never been because I've always, you know, I'm watching Jade and then G-May and doing a million things, and
yeah.
I saw a small crowd. I said, I want to hang with these guys tonight. So I went home with them.
Well, yeah, that's they're cool. And yeah, I ended up this last Saturday. You know, it was hot in Denver, and I'm out there shoveling rocks, and you know, I'm 64.
Yeah.
So, and I did not feel well at the end of the day. Got a little too heat exposed, and so, you know, G-Maze came around, and I was like, I'd love to go on. And I just didn't have it, so I just sat on the sidelines and watched everybody else.
It's fun to watch every now and then, not have to
Yeah.
be there on camera.
Yeah, exactly. Although, again, I look forward to playing every week. I look forward to playing on your show. I look forward to playing on G-Maze. And but some weeks, you know, it doesn't happen for whatever reason. And that's okay.
Well, I can't wait to hear your song tomorrow. I still have things I need to download.
Yeah.
Looking over here because I have my Word document with my cheat sheet. Yeah.
Yeah. I know Schmitty would he'd love to come on and play. And, you know, when he would come on G-Maze or anything, when I was running the show, it was like, you know, it's ridiculous. It's time in the morning for this guy. I'm gonna put him in the front of the line. Let's go. you play. And and so it was always great to have him on.
And I think when Frank was coming on, he was there as well. And when Frank was like, I can't stay up this late, Smith's like, I can't either. I said, you guys, you don't have to come back. I know, I understand everybody needs to sleep. Different hours. We got Hugh to stay up for you. We got Hugh Caldwell.
Yeah.
Yes, Justine had her gin and tonic for Smitty. You guys call him Smithy. I call him Smitty, which is like a Boston thing. Smitty.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's Schmitty to me. Yeah,
Smitty?
no, some people, Schmitty, yeah. Some people did do Smithy, but yeah,
An
Schmitty.
Irish thing. Smitty, yeah.
And yeah, that's always what I put in the chat, and that's how I addressed him. And he was like, he's kind of like me in that, I don't care what you call me. Just think of me.
Yeah. Well, I shared, I forget whose show it was now, that I called him Giuseppe for a long time after our collab. Ooh. Because when I got his video, he just looked Italian to me. But I made a, you know, I was teasing him because he has the mask on. And I said, I know it now. I know it. You're a mobster and you're Italian and your name's Giuseppe because you use the hands and you got the moves. And I know
Yeah.
Italian guys. He's like, you can call me Giuseppe. I said, all right. But then I started doing it in the chats. It's an inside joke. I'm like, people must be like, is his name Giuseppe? And that was embarrassed for him. I stopped. I was like, I should not do that.
Yeah. Well, you know, we all have our little things with people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I miss the opening comment, so I'm not sure what that's all about.
It's Coldy instigating.
Well, okay. We would expect no less from Coldacre. He's either his computer's down at work or he's in a quiet period. It's not quite his lunchtime yet. I don't think. I don't know. I could check my phone and tell you exactly what time it is there, but I am not.
It's 2:30. No,
Yeah.
1:30. They're only
That's
2
what.
hours ahead of us now. I say 2 hours ahead of us. They're actually 14. Cool beans.
But, yeah, Mr. It was fun watching Coldacre, in case you guys missed it. Went ahead and played a couple of his Mr. Smith streams.
Yeah.
And it was hard, but it was also great at the same time. It was a little because the hard part was he was so close and intimate, and he said the things he did and the way he said things. You know, it's a part of your consciousness, and the hard part was thinking, I'm not going to get to hear this again, and you know that was tough to deal with. But I'm glad Coldacre ran those shows, and he ran like the first show he ever did, and then one that was fairly recent, and there was so much progression in some respects, but he was the same Smith in both of them, and just with more bits and shtick. But yeah, he would use expressions and the way he said things. Just it was music to my ears. The man had a lovely singing voice, as you guys know, but he had a very pleasant speaking voice to my ear.
I loved it. That UK accent. Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the accent; it was the timbre and how his phrase, all of it. I could just
like an Ian Lecken.
Yeah.
Ian Leckett, that's how I call him. I'm like, it's just smooth. It's not, hello, governor.
No, it's not the harsh.
It's not the hello, governor. Yeah, I think that a lot of the shows this week have been different in their own right. They're tributes to him, which is great. It's kind of unique. I mean, yeah, everybody's sharing memories. Awesome. Everybody's sharing his music. Awesome. But just to have different formats, different people join to show how wide he spread in our community, right? And I had the pleasure of watching Dr. Rob. I've never even heard of the man. I'm sorry I wasn't in that community. I watched a lot of that show.
Yes.
Val on, and what a great guy. And
oh, it was very. I found that show particularly healing.
It was very healing for me because it wasn't like I was just listening. I didn't know a lot of people, and
yeah,
it was just beautiful. But just everybody's show, though. I mean, the fact that Justine and Jade last minute changed their formats on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
How amazing is that? And then, Frank changed his format within a day on the Pulse, and it's just continued from there. And then Coldy going late night. Yeah.
Yeah, and they kind of mirrored a little bit, who was hosting in the reflection of Smith through the personality of who was hosting, which, was kind of nice because you got that flavor of the relationship. And
absolutely, Rachel. Yeah. So I think, again, it's going to be just a lot of music and sharing and in a wheel in my show. I think it's going to fly by. I have said a few full songs. There's something else I wanted to download if I have time, and then to hear you guys live do a tribute to him is going to be so special. And we'll get through it, Chris.
I will. I really suspect that I get asked to speak at services and funerals with some frequency because there's a strong element of stoicism in me. I can hold it together
Yeah.
and do what needs to be done. And so I think I'm going to be okay. And, I'll, if need be, I'll fall to pieces later. As I, like I kind of did on Frank's show, I was okay. And, I said one part when I got discussing, towards the end and, being in the cancer ward and what that feels like and everything. And I had to take myself off camera for a minute there because that,
Yeah.
that was and Dom and I had a little discussion of it off air. It's, and Dom made a great statement on his show Tuesday. Everybody says fuck cancer and it's a great catchphrase and everything. But the reality is cancer fucks you. If you survive it, as some of us have, you're never the same. It changes things. It changes your outlook. It changes a lot of things. And for me, going through the treatment and seeing people there and looking and going, that person is giving up, or that person has already given up. They're here going through the motions for their family or whatever, but they're done. They're not going to be with us much longer. And when you see that, as you're going through it and you're hopeful that you're going to conquer it, it changes you.
Yeah, of course it does. And to conquer it, and maybe you have that guilt. Like, why was I saved? Like, if somebody
Survivor's guilt,
Yeah.
absolutely. And all.
else survive it, and yeah,
And this is the thing. People will say cancer's not fair. You know what? I may be the outlier, but I think the opposite. There's nothing more fair than cancer because cancer does not care. Black, white, rich, poor, man, woman, old, young. It doesn't matter. Everybody in every category has to deal with it. And so it's a great equalizer in that respect, is it doesn't discriminate at all. And it attacks maybe different thing in men and women, but it's pervasive, and we all will either have it or we will know somebody who does. And yeah, to your point, a little bit of survivor's guilt in that, when you get that diagnosis, your first thought, of course, is why me?
yeah.
And if you're honest, the answer has to be, well, why not?
Anybody could happen to anybody. Yep.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, you're happy that you survived it and got through it, and your family's happy. But I'm just talking about when you go in those clinics all the time, as much as you had to.
Yeah.
You get to know the faces, and then that must be hard.
Yeah. Well, and that's what hit me is, knowing that Smith had an arc, that he was down here and was progressing upward and then crashed back down. And, I've seen it. And so I knew it hit me in that respect. Like, damn.
The best news we got was Val saying he's out of ICU. Like, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I danced. I was so happy to hear that. And I had sent him a note, probably 3 days before he had gotten out of ICU, and he never got a chance to respond. And,
If you guys, you know how I do my keto snack on air, I didn't plan it to do it tomorrow, but if you send me a recipe for mushy peas, I will make them.
okay, there you go.
Yes, I'll make them on Smitty's in Smitty's honor. I love peas. I just don't know what mushy peas is. Sounds
Yeah.
like mushy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a very English thing.
Baby diarrhea. Is it just like a green?
Yeah, no, I want my peas nice and solid. But that's just me.
I'll look it up. I don't know if maybe you can just make a homemade mushy pea here. I doubt we'll have time, but I could make it ahead of time and eat it on air. Oh, vinegar? Ooh, I changed my mind.
Yeah, well, I can see it. Hey, vinegar is good for a lot of things cooking, but
It's good for burning calories.
yeah, for sure. Going back, and I probably should highlight more of the
Vinegar,
chat, but I
mushy.
probably missed some.
I know because I'm looking over here and it's like, well, tell me the way Smitty liked it, and then I'll see if I can recreate it.
Mint. Okay, that makes sense
Mint?
because that would give that little balance to the acidity of the vinegar. I can see that.
See, I don't like mojitos. I don't like minty stuff. But mint inside of a pea, huh?
Interesting.
Do they make it homemade, or does it come in a can like baked beans? I'm just picturing a baked bean texture.
Yeah, again, I've not had enough proper English food that I can say.
Yeah. No, I'm asking the chat. I see them talking about it, so they must know.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Hugh and some of those people do that have been there. Yeah, Valerie, we're glad you're here.
I'm not a fussy eater.
Well, you're a little fussy.
Well, yeah, I don't like mushrooms or salmon or all the normal stuff that you guys like.
Delicious things, yeah.
Sardines. Sardines.
Well, she like mashed potatoes.
I
Well,
have a,
now that's interesting because depending on, as an Irishman, I'm very persnickety about me potatoes. And my mashed potatoes are smooth, but they're not. They still got a little bit of texture and a little bit, it's a potato.
a little chunk in there.
Yeah, I like to leave just a little bit. And I actually don't peel all the skins. I leave a little bit in, just, a little bit of rustic in there.
Nice.
The skin's the good part anyway.
I made potato salad, but I do it with the little yellow ones, so you can leave the skin on. They're not tough.
Yeah. Hey, G-May, what's going on? How are you?
My trivia question that I saw today, I was setting up my DirecTV. We're doing streaming on DirecTV, and it takes a while to download, so it was giving me trivia questions. So what do the Japanese prefer to eat at the movie theater?
I do not know the answer to this.
It was either ice cream or dried sardines. That tells you the answer.
Ooh, dried sardines. Yum.
Dried sardines is the answer, yeah.
Well, the Japanese, the concept of unami, that fifth element, sweet, sour, salty, unami, that was invented, the concept was described by a Japanese scientist. And I'm all about the unami, which is why I love a lot of seafood, dried things, mushrooms. I'm a fan.
Will not do sardines either.
Oh, sardines are good.
Sardines.
All right, so we've had this before. Anchovies or nah?
Me? No.
Yeah. No. Oh,
Sardines.
it was one of those things.
In my Caesar salad. I don't even want to taste that.
Oh, in Caesar salad on pizza, anchovies, amazing. I keep a jar here, so
My dad loves all that stuff. I just never got a taste for it. Yeah. If I eat fish at all, it's white fish.
I eat whitefish all the time, but I eat
Tuna but it's got to be, shitload of mayonnaise in the tuna. Or cod, and it has to be fried.
yeah.
With a lot of breading.
Cod's good. I make cod a couple different ways. No anchovies, huh? Here we got who else is Team Fungus? There we go. Justine is
pizza
Team
is safe.
Fungus.
Now, I would eat a pizza no matter what's on it if that's the only thing that's there.
Yeah, I made a pizza the other day and I saved part of it. And of course, my son lives here and I thought, ooh, I'll eat the rest of that pizza for lunch. Nah. he obviously found it and I'm like, all right, well, I guess so.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, pizza's not safe around.
For sure. Stuff disappears fast.
Yeah, I like mackerel too a lot. Again, it's kind of salty like anchovies, but yeah, any bad fish is bad. But
Holy
that's
mackerel.
why I don't eat. I love oysters, and I love all kinds of bivalves, but I will not eat Gulf oysters. Will not do it. They're just
I do not like oysters either, or mussels, or anything that.
My God, where you live?
I love lobster. I love lobster.
See, that's the interesting. For me, lobster is like meh.
It's so sweet to me, dipped in butter. The other stuff's just slimy.
Well, that's the thing. You got to dip it in butter and everything. Lobster itself is pretty bland. You got to do something with it. I like the texture of lobster, but just sitting down and eating a lobster, I will never do that. I will go for a mussel or
Even without the butter. But yeah. I got an awesome one on my birthday. You guys saw it. Huge lobster
yeah.
roll.
No, that was a good.
It's tasty.
Well, now did you got the lobster, right? Not the lobster roll, or did you get that too?
I had to order the hot lobster roll, but I ate that. It was my birthday. Fuck yeah, I ate that buttery roll.
Well, that's it. I've been to Maine a number of times, and the lobster roll is like, yeah, okay, here's the crap part of the lobster, and we'll throw it on bread with mayonnaise here. Have a nice day.
Yeah, I know this restaurant. It's only a mile down the street. Comes right off the pier. I could go down there and go to the guys on their boat and get a lobster that they just got. You can just hand them some money.
Yeah,
I prefer to be able to shell it for me and all that and cook it, so I don't do that.
Yeah, no, it's fresh lobster is pretty
I'll do
good.
Scallops too. Scallops wrapped in bacon or seared scallops with butter and garlic. Yeah, I'll do
Seared
that.
scallops, fantastic. I will make those every once in a while. Love them.
We're onto food now.
Yeah, well, it's my show. Yeah, we've got to get to food and whiskey at some point, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there was a place in Maine, and this was in Augusta, and it was a famous fried clam place. And me and my buddy went in there, and we chowed. Oh my goodness, we had 2 orders each.
Boat that's red and white, and they put all the clams in it.
Oh,
Such
yeah.
a beach thing to do. Yeah, you dip
Yeah,
in
and
tatty.
they were, they had the batter, and I mean, the batter was perfect, and they were deep fried. They were amazing.
Awesome.
So good.
Yeah, Goldie likes the seafood. Brad, I did send you a link if you want to come over tomorrow night, but I'm dying to see what restaurants in Boston you went to. And did you go to the North End like I told you to? I'm sure you did. The North End, you cannot go wrong. That's the Little Italy of Boston. So you pick any corner and you'll find a great meal.
Yeah, we were just off the North End, and we found a homey Italian restaurant, and it wasn't very good.
In Boston?
Yeah, wife got food poisoning, and it just was.
Where was that?
But we were in a weird. We were kind of in where we were staying. It was no man's land. We had to stay close enough to Boston University for my son's graduation, but we had rented this place, and it was down an alley, and I mean the freaking we got dropped off.
What the hookahs?
Yeah, no, it wasn't the combat zone, but it was probably adjacent. That was probably within 4 miles. It was,
If you were near Chinatown, yeah.
yeah, but it was.
Hey, Panda, the torture clown.
Hey, what's going on, Panda?
So you did the Paul Revere Trail?
Oh yeah, yeah.
How-
No, we walked down to the Constitution. We did everything, and we figured we walked about 8 miles that day.
Nice.
Because we did it all, and I did it in flip flops because I'm a moron. I'm not sure I could do it now.
Or your blisters after that, yeah.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. I'm used to walking around, and it was fine. Now my wife her hip bothered her for a month afterwards because it.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
well,
But yeah, we did Constitution Hall, and we did all of that. It was great.
we did that as kids on field trips. Although my parents did when we all started having babies. We all have to go on the duck boat tours together. I'm like, Mom, we live here. But yeah, 25 of us had to go on the duck boat tours just so the kids could experience it.
Well, and again, there's certain things you should do. You'd be shocked at the number of New Yorkers who have never been to the Statue of Liberty, never been to Ellis Island.
That's true. You do have to take advantage of it.
Well, we have some good friends, our farm friends. They're going to Yellowstone National Park in 2 weeks, first time ever.
Wow.
And they're in their 60s like us. It's like, how
Yeah.
can you come on? If you're an American, there are places that you need to go in this country, folks. Go to Yellowstone.
Being an American.
Yeah, go to Mount Rushmore. go see the Statue of Liberty. And for God's sake, since most of us are immigrants at some point, you must go to Ellis Island and experience that and get the sense of what it was like to come over from whatever country. And, there are places in the U.S. that the history is such that you need to be there. And Boston has amazing history, so I was very glad that
Statue of Liberty when I was a kid. But I remember going with my grandparents. You can go up in the Crown, but I don't think you can go up in the Crown anymore. Or maybe it's the torch.
Yeah, I think you can still do the Crown. I don't know that you can do the torch anymore.
It's probably because of 9/11.
Yeah, we went just prior, so all our photos have the towers in the background. So I think we were there in. I'd have to look at the thing, but yeah, it was prior. I think it was a year before, 2 years before.
You wanted to start a revolution, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You go there and think, okay, let's throw some friggin' tea in the harbor or something, come on. That, people bitch about taxes, but this is an American thing. We don't like paying taxes. And that goes way, way, way back.
For sure.
We don't like taxes.
I'm just reading the comments, so I'm looking.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. Yeah. That's very common. There's that line of the Pogue song that I do perform fairly frequently. It says, I never even got as so far that they would change my name. And that always hit me because, a lot of people came from wherever and they got into the country and they're like, yep, no, I'm sorry. Too many vowels, too many consonants. You're now Smith or whatever.
Oh, gosh. My maiden name, my mom's maiden name, my grandparents' maiden name, my grandmother's maiden name, all end in a vowel still. We're all Italian.
Yeah.
It's very weird. And now my current name ends in a vowel, and he's like Irish.
Oh, that can happen. Yeah.
Did you, not to tell you what to do, but did you have another song you want to play while I go smoke?
I did. I was trying to, but we were having such a good conversation. I had my finger on the button, but
I know.
yeah, let me get another Smith song on, folks. And again, we're here to celebrate Smith's life and Smith's music. And I'm particularly fond of this one. And this is going to be from Bandcamp. This was the latest one that he had put out. And this was, not that long ago. But Albert and Marge, folks, and you can buy his music on Bandcamp, and I highly suggest you do. But let's give this a listen.
Sally didn't take her meds last night. She says they make her numb and she can't remember. But Tom can see the change in her. It frightens him to death. He sees a ghost there. Albert drives the car too fast around the park. It's filled with cars at Asda. Marge just grips the door too tight. Knuckles White thinks I'm sure he's going faster. It's only people and people overstretching their desire to help. And just people telling people overrating the self. Ooh, the self. Dave just drinks his pint real slow, looking round, eyes twisted, full of mad hate. And Brenda says, look, you've had enough, I'm not giving you no more, cause you're past the point, mate. Bob's your auntie Betty's friend, he's a copper's son, and he runs for the local council. And Audrey smiles for the local press, thinks, come on Bob, what's it all amount to? It's only people ruling people, overstretching their desire to help. Just people telling people, overrating the self, ooh, the self. Stretching their desire to help. Just people telling people, overrating the self, ooh, the self. It's only people ruling people, overstretching their desire to help. Just people telling people, overrating the self, ooh, the self.
Wow. With my in-ears, that is a sonic treat. And that was the last one that he put out either on YouTube or Bandcamp that I'm aware of. And yeah, cool song. And yeah, slide guitar, great licks, production amazing. And we've all heard the Smith songs, but I'm going to urge everybody, put a good set of headphones on or in-ears and really listen, because the man was masterful. There is so much good stuff going on, and it's so tasty, and it all fits together. As good as you think his music is, it's better than you think it is. And when you sit and just listen to it, it's mind blowing. And I will say, a lot of times we do get distracted by the videos, and maybe, again, I'm an old boomer. Our thing was we all had the Pioneer stereos and the big headphones, and we'd had multiple jacks, and we'd all sit on the floor in the living room with the headphones on and listen to the Floyd album or whatever, and really get that sonic experience. So I still listen to music in that same way a lot of times, and it can be terrific. Yeah, that is a great one. And again, I think I've got that one queued up, Boomer. Yeah, and I definitely definitely have that. And interestingly enough, because I went into his SoundCloud account, and Dirty Bass is for Smith, a very old song. He recorded that like 14 years ago, according to SoundCloud. And I listened to it, and yep, he didn't redo it. I think he did video, or he might have cleaned up some of the stems. But yeah, his catalog, it was interesting because he has a lot of songs on SoundCloud that are like 14 years old, and then 3 and younger. So I think like a lot of us, COVID kind of shifted his focus, and he kind of got back to doing some things. Yeah, exactly. That's when he loaded it. So, that's the only thing I can go by. But yeah, it's possibly, who knows? Again, Smith is an experienced musician. He was around a long time and has a lot of production credits. And knows far more of his early band history than I do. Yeah, he was not, like Gary pointed out, he was an actual professional, made his living doing music, and still hung out with us weekend warrior types. Or I think that's a great point, Boomer. Your songs are timeless. It would not surprise me years from now, and I'm getting ready to breathe my last, that, I have a Mr. Smith earworm, and one of his songs is playing in my head. Like the rest of you, that happens fairly frequently, and certainly this last week in my mind, I'm going over his music all week. And it's hard because it's kind of scattered. Like most of us, his YouTube channel's not really well organized, and not his fault. YouTube makes it very difficult to arrange your channel, or I'm a complete dipshit, and both could be true, frankly. But it's tough to move songs around and kind of order things the way you would like on YouTube, so it's a little tricky to find some of Mr. Smith's stuff. Okay, well, there you go, 91. So yeah, that was that's just about 3 years after I hung it up officially for the first time. Yeah, that's true, James. Good point. Yeah, he does have playlists, and that's a great way to navigate his channel and find stuff a lot better than just going through like I did. But Mr. James, helping the boomers out with technology. Appreciate you. Not going to call you son, but appreciate you younger guys who are more adept at running this crap than I am. What younger people don't probably recognize is us boomers, we've seen it all. I mean, we watched them go to the moon with slide rules and, reams of paper, figuring out the calculus and everything. And the first computers, and I mean literally the first computers that would take up a room. One of my first jobs, I was hanging tape reels on IBM 360s. And, we'd sit there and monitor it, and we had the little CRT screen, and it would say, okay, change to this reel, and we had a punch card system to input the data. So, been around, yeah. Damn you. I didn't call you son, though, but now I will. Thanks, son. Anyway, I got 2 great sons, but you know what? If James was my son, I'd be good with that. He's a good kid. Such a nice boy. He's got a little talent too, so. And again, that I'll bring it back. James was on the show with Frank, and mutual respect. Recognizing game. Mr. Smith looked at James and said, "Bro, you can play. You got talent." And of course, James, there was that mutual thing there, as it should be. It wasn't certainly no competition sort of thing. And there's very little of that in this community, which I'm really grateful for. I played competitive sports. I mean, I'm all about competition. But the arts and entertainment, which is what we do, no point in competition. It's counterproductive. Used to see it in the early days when I was young, and the bands were competitive because we were all trying to get on stage and all the other kind of stuff. And but at the end of the day, had we been a little more cooperative and everything, we all would have done better. And that's what I see now, which is good. Oh, no, my dad is a brilliant guy, and actually, I'm sure he can still run a slide rule, because that's the era he grew up in. So, yeah, my kid got the clipboard when I was coaching. you know, I his mother wasn't very happy with me, but he was our center and long snapper, and we're in championship game, and the kids, snapped great all season, and for whatever reason, he snaps it over our punter's head in the middle of the championship game, and he comes to the sideline. I went, "What was that?" And he goes, "Oh, I just wasn't paying attention," and I'm like, on the top of his helmet, and went, "We're trying to win this game. Can you please pay attention, son?" And his mom was not happy with me, but sometimes. And you're back.
I think my hair got bigger when I went outside. It's very humid out.
Yeah, it could be.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I know you're not wrong. I mean, humidity's not my hair's friend either. Luckily, in Colorado, that's.
You say my hair doesn't look good?
No, I'm not saying that. You obsess about it. It looks great.
It doesn't.
I've never seen you with bad hair. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I have horrible hair. That's why I get wigs. Charlie, how you doing?
Hey, welcome. Charlie just came in.
Yeah, I'm with the competition stuff. Like, I'm so amazed by pianists
Yeah.
online, and I would never be like, come to my channel instead, like whatever. I'm like, if anything, I see how much I suck.
It's silly. Well, this is the thing. There are a lot of people that are a lot better than I am, and I get inspired by that to go, okay, look how good they are. I'm enjoying them. Maybe I need to practice more, or hey, they're doing something I don't know how to do. I'm going to learn that. Or I just think, it can raise the level, but it's not a competitive thing.
No.
Not like, I'm going to whip your ass and all the base will come to me.
Less.
Yeah. Now we try and keep the nakedness to a minimum on YouTube.
There was a big fire on the island, a house fire, where my son is in Martha's Vineyard. It's actually on Chappaquiddick.
Oh.
And my husband was telling me about it. We're in the garage, and I'm smoking, and he was staining wood for the windows. And he's like, "Yeah, that rag behind you could like burst in flames any minute if like with your cigarette." I'm like, "Well, can you get it out of here?"
Well, or
that's how the fire started. It was under construction. I think it was one of those. You get a paint soaked rag and you roll it up and put it in a barrel, and it'll spontaneously combust.
that is true. That's why shop rags always had that special container that you had to use to keep them from doing that, because that's a thing.
Put it out.
Yeah, well, that's the running joke when we stop on a road trip and everything. My wife will, she gets out and smoke, and I went, "Yeah, just make sure there's the gas pumps. Don't go over there. Go."
You never smoke at a gas station. Yeah.
No. Oh, well, again, that's what, I know that you've been in the car and you want to smoke, but we're at a gas station. Maybe walk around the building and don't go to the propane tank side. How about that?
No, as you're pulling in, could roll. I get paranoid with that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told this on the Pulse with Frank on Monday, that my son was texting me right before I went on there, and I said, "Remember Mr. Smith used to tell you how ace you are?" And I said, he sadly passed away. And my son has gone through a lot, as you know, with Lyme disease and all this other stuff.
Right.
And the first thing he said is, he goes, "Wow," he goes, "that's so sad. That makes me want to be a better player." And I got choked up because he never met Smitty. He knew him just from watching a couple of live shows and how supportive he was, but that's the first thing he said. And it's tough to get a 21-year-old to be emotional as well, right? And he said something emotional to me, anyhow, as a mom.
Yeah. Yes, let's contemplate that, Gary. Well, again, I'm not judging.
I'm not
Only
You're stupid.
No, you're stupid.
You're stupid.
Well, no. Smart people can do stupid things. I've got scars to prove it.
Scars, we all got scars.
Yeah. We don't have enough time
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Well,
Yeah.
I think maybe your other friends didn't come on, and maybe I shouldn't even say this, but I think they wanted to give you your time to talk about Smitty, maybe. And
Oh, it's, again, this was just kind of a community. If people wanted to come on and have, had a story or something that they wanted to share,
yeah,
that's great with it. Because again, Mr. Smith's and I's relationship was, at a level, and there are certainly any number of people that just had a much higher, talked to him much more frequently than I did, worked with him, et cetera, et cetera. So,
yep, just a place to gather and
yeah.
talk about him.
Yeah, but the and because I keep all emails, and I went through all my emails today and read all the things that Smith and I wrote back and forth to one another, and I just say he was a very thoughtful man, and his emails were concise and well written and well thought out. Well, they weren't just got it.
Mm-hmm.
No, he would write you a note,
Yep,
and I will treasure those.
not just a thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I told Frankie that once. I think it was a year ago. We messaged on Facebook, and I gave him this long story, and he came back with a thumbs up. Like, you know how fucking rude that is, Frank? And he goes, "What?" And I started laughing. I go, "No, people think a thumbs up is just like, yeah, whatever you just said." And he goes, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, I give everybody the thumbs up." I go, "Well, they're probably mad at you."
Yeah, that's why you don't have any friends anymore, Frank. You used to. Everybody used to like you.
Each other the thumbs up all the time as a ball busting. Tell me a whole story. Can you do this in the piano section? I'll go.
Well, again, I've older guys. Maybe they took me a while to figure out the whole emoji thing. Now, what's funny is my mother, who's 86.
Yeah.
She's sending me text, and it's got emojis and all this kind of stuff. And like, God bless you, Mom. That's awesome.
That's cute.
Now she calls my brother over every other week for tech support because she can't keep her printer working. But I'm like, I'm glad you talked her into getting a PC, because now she's your problem. Your tech support. If she had bought a Mac, I'm like, damn it. Now I got to go over there.
Oh my God, I did so much tech work today, but I'm proud of myself. I figured it out on my own. I changed our TV to a streaming service, which I needed to get a box or like a stick to do that, which arrived today.
Yeah.
I wanted to extend our Wi-Fi, so I had to get the mesh network, which I got today, and figured out how to put one in that room. That I had to change all the freaking passwords and everything that we own, which there's a lot more in Wi-Fi than I thought.
Yeah.
Our phones, my husband's laptop, the TVs now because we're streaming. Then I'm like, shit, I have to do ALEXA. I have to do the other one downstairs. I'm like, but I did it all. Still more to come, but
Yeah, there's always something. Well, did you get the faster cable so you can get a little more internet?
not yet. Although I was writing to my brother again, and I said, I think I'm going to go Wi-Fi because our Wi-Fi seems faster than the crappy cable. And he goes, Laurie, I did a speed test for you. It's coming up as like 945. And I said, well, let me try it again. And I did it, and it came back that way.
Okay.
And I said, I swear I looked at it one day, and device was coming up as only 94, but the router was coming up as 1 gig.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you got 1 gig, you're golden.
I know, but so why are things still slow sometimes? It's not now. I think it's just when I stream, I have 10 people on, and I have...
That's part of it. And again, I'm just going to say this with love, your stubbornness of not doing the in-ears, and that is causing your mic to overload, and that's why you're cutting out. I felt bad when we did your birthday show, because we did the sound check and everything, and you were golden. And then when we got everybody on there, you started talking, and then the mic would like, no, I'm overwhelmed. I got too much, and it would kind of damp you down.
I mean, I think I had headphones or earphones in at one time, and it still did that. I don't want to say picnic, But I want to
Yeah.
say I never had sound problems until we had that lightning storm and I lost my whole system, remember? And I had to like manually figure out how to
Yeah.
get using ChatGPT.
Well, and that honestly, that may be a residual of that. At some point, you may just need to go, get your brother over there and say, build me a new box and let's update everything. Could happen. I mean, I was struggling sound wise until I had run my old Mac just as far as it could go.
Yeah.
It just, and the sound card especially was like, bro, I'm,
But then you had something a couple of weeks ago. Where your sound
yeah, I don't know what that one was. Now, on your birthday show, that was total picnic. Totally my fault because I forgot that I was doing some recording in Logic and I didn't turn it off. And you can't, and I stream through GarageBand. That's, how I input the sound. You cannot run two DAWs at the same time. That they both suck up way too much of the CPU and
Yeah.
they will fight each other and that's what was going on. And as I'm turning things off, I'm going down my list and I went, oh, you fucking dummy. And as soon as I turned it off and then came back after one of the breaks, we were fine the rest of the show. But that
I
was
have
a total
my-
picnic.
CPU suck is my Wondershare, Filmora Wondershare, where I do my video editing.
Yeah.
And I have to always remember to shut that down. I shut down Audacity.
Yeah, there are certain programs that just suck up CPU like nobody business.
Freaking Wondershare is huge, yeah. Of course, when I do my videos, I have 12,000 tracks, so that's why that's slow on me anyhow. But
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, I do like CapCut in that because it's fairly light. I mean, no video editor is light on the CPU. This just, it just isn't. But it's based on, because I have a couple of them, and it's one of the lighter ones.
you have that on desktop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Is it only Mac compatible?
No, it's Mac PC. No, it's I kind of
Which
I
one
mean
is-
again you got to read the fine print. The Chinese will help themselves to your video. That's kind of but like I give a shit,
Yeah.
If some young guy wants to watch me parade around with my guitar, have at it. I don't give a shit.
Brad's asking a tech question. What's GPU are you all running? How do you look at that? How do you look it up? No idea.
Yeah, well, I'm on a Mac, Brad. So I'm running a Mac Mini, and I got 48 RAM, and it's a loaded machine, and it's a M4. So it's the latest and greatest chip that Mac has put out. Although I am getting the messages, it's not going to support my silicone, so I will probably lose 10 programs that I use with some frequency that I'm going to have to. Hopefully they get the version up on the compatible, or I'll just have to find different software. But
Hey, Dwight Bailey's here. Hi, Dwight.
hey, Dwight, what's going on?
Hitman.
Good to see you. Always good that Dwight's coming around. That's the one thing about, Hippie not being around. We don't get our weekly dose of Dwight like we used to get. I do get notification when he puts a song up, but not always.
Yeah.
Just YouTube is like, you've got a lot of interest, Lane. I can't feed you everything, bro. I mean, how many trains and guitars can you watch, man? Oh. Well, the answer is a lot.
You can take Boomer's message down.
I could, but why?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I know if I do Control Alt Delete, I can see what the CPUs are, but maybe that's
Yeah. Hey, let's say hi to a guest that we all know and somebody who's ready to app.
Yay!
Hi, Jade.
Hello.
Hi, Jay. What's with the eye? What's the matter?
Huh?
Around like you didn't know you were coming on here.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was looking for my ice cream, actually.
Ice cream.
Ooh, what you got?
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Is there marshmallow on there?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not an ice cream guy, but that looks good.
I saw white.
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 It's got. Oh, hang on, I can give you an overhead, can't I? Look at that.
Oh.
Well, that's fancy. Strawberries and yum, 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 yum.
It's yogurt. I lied.
Yeah. We call it ice cream when we're trying to be good, right?
Yeah, right.
Make good good ice cream out of yogurt. If you get the
Yeah,
right.
I'm not a fan. I like gelato. I will eat gelato, but
It's yogurt with a bit of ice cream in it.
okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay. I do what
How
I
you
want.
doing? I woke up to like laughing my ass off with you because you had the night off yesterday, so you had time to hang out with us.
Oh yeah, I was just watching crap on YouTube. You know.
I was fucking howling though. You're on a roll
Yeah.
on my graphics card.
Hello, everybody. Too.
Yeah.
In the chat. Hello, Chris. Hello, Laurie. I've been out filming today. I've been playing drums today. I've been playing drums for 2 hours. And then I went out filming, walking around a park wearing a fucking balaclava.
We're in a what?
Balaclava. Wearing a mask.
Oh.
Filming.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
The same thing that Mr. Smith would wear. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the-
Bill- okay. Oh, I can't wait to see what's coming of
Facebook.
that.
Something. Something.
A Facebook.
Yeah, so you guys are still on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Now we've still got about 45 minutes to, kind
I'll
of.
be getting off.
Yeah.
Not because I'm
We
here.
look forward to that.
It's pretty unusual.
I gotta do a few more things for tomorrow's show as well before it gets too late. It's 12:15. And
Oh,
work.
yeah, tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah, I know tomorrow's Friday. It is Friday now, officially.
Yeah.
Still
Still.
Friday here.
Nope. I'm still living in the past, man. Still Thursday for another, not
yeah.
quite 2 hours.
10:17 for you?
Yep. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm 2 hours behind you.
Oh, my.
I wish I could go on earlier. There's so much
Yeah.
good stuff on Fridays.
Yeah, it really is. Fridays are good. Sundays used to, have some good stuff on there. Now Sunday's kind of a dead spot anymore. Not
Yeah.
much going on Sundays.
Well, we got Justine at night, but yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
there?
yeah, that's it. Once Justine goes off, and of course Justine's show kind of runs during, for me, kind of my dinner hour, so I don't get a lot of her
I
show.
try to do
unfortunately.
premieres after her show on a Sunday night because it's like, all right, I can put out a video now. I don't think anybody's
Yeah, nobody's doing anything. Yeah.
or anything. Yeah. I was waiting for a shift change. Carrie said, "Well, I didn't want to leave Chris here alone, but I don't want Jade to think I'm ditching because she's here."
Well,
I
she's-
think that anyway.
yeah, that's right. It's not going to
I
change.
think ill
anything.
of you anyway, so you know.
Oh, that's so mean.
So I've had to put our song on hold because,
Our song, yeah.
just
A lot of
this
things
week,
are on.
something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
else.
Well, that's kind of a season. Some things, have to get put aside for a little while. It's all right.
Yeah.
I was going to record video today, but I did, but I didn't want to dress up for that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Wasn't in the mood for wearing that shit. I want to say hello. Is she still here, Rachel Oa? Is she still here?
I think she had to take her dog out, so she was
Oh,
here
man.
earlier.
She's been so awesome to me this week. She sent me lots of messages. And
Yeah, no, she's a sweet, sweet lady.
believe it or not, I'm not that tough.
Wow, really?
And sometimes it's nice when someone reaches out. And Laurie too, you have as well too. So thank you.
Yeah. No, I've been an asshole.
That's upset.
You're always an asshole. No, I'm joking. Of course I'm joking.
Yeah. No,
One is the loneliest number, Chris.
Juan is the loneliest number and gets lonelier all the time.
Oh, God.
No, I
You got to do a cover of it, Chris. You got to do a cover of it as the character.
that could happen someday.
I would
You never
die.
know.
I tried to take my mind off it today. I peed on today, and we just talked. about iOS, and it was really good because, that happened this week. iOS was this week. They released a new one, and I've been watching a lot of these channels with these people getting so upset about a fucking operating system, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people, man?
Get a life, guys.
Oh no, there's too much AI. It's like, yeah, we know AI sucks, but fuck, man, I know they got to make money with their channels and stuff, but it's so good to have Pete on today and just go, who cares, man? It's just like, it's just on a phone, right? It's just
Again, it's just a tool, and if the tool doesn't work for you, go get a different tool. Not that.
You're a tool.
so many tools that are waiting, right?
That's right.
So many tools. All you have to do is walk out the front door and they're there. I had 2 of them knock on my door yesterday telling me about Jesus.
Oh, what a tool.
2 tools. I was like, I know about
Do you
Jesus.
guys have that often? It seems
What's
like they
that?
come to your door all the time.
I reckon they've put the word out.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, like,
I
go.
reckon it only started like 2
Here's
months
a
ago,
door.
and now they're like, hey, did you hear?
Well, no, I don't feel special. I haven't had anybody knock on my door trying to tell me about Jesus for a couple years now.
Come and knock on my door.
Man, I hadn't for years myself, and now, damn, they got to be from the same church. I reckon it's like it's out, and they're sending different people each time.
Yeah.
Anyway, look,
So were they the nice young Mormons in the suits and the white
no,
shirts?
it's
And
really, really like insipid old ladies.
oh, okay, yeah. Oh, those are
Yeah.
fantastic evangelism.
Yeah, I reckon they're passing it along there, having cakes and stuff, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah.
cakes, They're having a cake party.
And I'll just say for the record,
Week, and it was a pesticide guy, but it was a young kid on a hoverboard with no credentials.
Michael J. Fox.
yeah. Oh my
So did
goodness.
Parkinson's.
One of those rovers. What do you call those things?
Yeah.
It was a rover. Weird.
Hmm.
My husband told him to fuck off. I go, that's mean.
Wow.
Listen to him at least.
Hey, South Buddha, thanks for joining us. I'm glad that it popped up. We are here discussing our late friend who was a vital part of our music community who just unfortunately passed away this week. So we're just it's a little bit of an Irish wake, and we're playing some of his music and telling stories about our experiences with him. So, but thanks for being here.
I feel really cleansed. I know this is childish. People can. I don't really care what people think. I never have cared what people think. People can go fuck themselves. So I have this direct line to Smithy that I've had for ages. It's like our secret bat call. And oh man, I feel bad when his family's going to get into his computer and they're going
Oh.
and they're just going to find fucking 30 paragraphs of nonsense from this person called Jade, just angry at one point and sad at the other, and then telling him off. You should have got that checked out. This whole week I've just been fucking, you know what? Sometimes you got to write the stuff that you feel like you didn't get to say.
Yeah.
So that's it. I've just been letting it all out. And I really feel bad for his family when they find it.
Again, that's it.
Maybe they won't go there.
If they're
I think they'll find it. It's cool.
his family, they will understand that
They
you
will.
know he had real friends and real relationships, and friendships is not it's not like the TV show Friends. Friendships are messy and they're bumpy, like any relationship, and there's ebbs and flows, and that's just
Well, no,
that's
but
how it
it's-
is.
It's all tongue in cheek, but at the same time, it's anger. Like I'm going, it's the conversations that we would have had, right?
Yeah. Oh,
That I'm
absolutely.
not having, that I haven't had since he went into hospital.
Yeah.
So the last thing that he wrote, I just, I've got like, I don't know, we all cope differently, right? And
Yeah.
I've still got messages from a friend of mine who passed away on my phone. And every time I get a new phone, I have to make sure it transfers over.
Sure. Yeah.
And I just leave messages still, right? That's because you have your ways to deal. And
What's up?
I don't do the whole God thing. So, this is my direct line, I like to call it. And That's how I've been coping. Sending music. Shit music as well too. Lots of shit music. Lots of shit music going. Look at how much this sucks. Because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's what we used to do, was go, Jesus Christ, fuck.
Well, that's why I said to you, if that's helping you. And your show with that song that you did, just impromptu with the, like I said, the grief that we
That
felt.
song's my song too, right? I've been playing that song since he wrote it. Since he put it up on YouTube. I've been covering that song for like 3 years.
Yeah.
You know? I've played it so many different ways. It's my song too. And this is partly what I'm working on at the moment, because we all know Smitty used to stealth bomb.
Yes.
Well, revenge is a sweet thing.
Yeah. No, he had put up all those drum tracks and loops and everything. And I always looked at him and went, man, there's some good stuff here. And I never did anything with them. Yeah, that may have to change in the future. I might have to grab a couple of those and just do something with them.
I tell you, man, whatever happens afterwards, he is loving that, because, I mean, that's what he put him up there for.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And he put him up there for that, and no one really did take advantage of him. Why would you?
We had them out there, to be honest
Why
with you.
would you when you got the real deal, right? That's the thing.
Well, yeah, that was the thing. It was like I was listening to it and I went, oh, this is really cool. If I ever need something like this, I'll just, I'll get with him. But
Well, I know that I think I told you guys, but if anybody here, Urban, the original Urban, put out a post where he is taking one of his drum tracks and I don't know what he plans on doing. He just said, I just want to do something with his free drum tracks. And if anybody wants to be involved, just message me and then we'll talk about it.
yeah, no, I understand the sentiment. Hey, James, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, James.
Everybody say hi to James Myers.
What's up?
Hey.
Another fabulous drummer.
I just realized nobody has their name up, and that must be something Dom changed in the settings.
Hi, I'm Lori.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello, I'm Jade. First time here.
Yeah.
What, did I get feedback out of my mic then? Wicked.
Yeah. The hell, now I can't remember how you even do it.
Nah.
Well,
My
hey,
stream,
this show's only got 30 minutes left. It kind of doesn't matter at this point, huh?
my fucking stream died today. 5
Yeah,
minutes.
I saw that.
Right on 5 minutes. It was amazing. I don't know.
Really?
OBS crashed. OBS crashed. Something happened. And I was cool as a cucumber, mate. I was so cool. Pete was just going, I can't believe how calm you are. I'm like, mate, I just start a new stream, copy from the last one that just ended, delete it, let's go. Where I'm going to be angry is afterwards, after the stream, when I have to go back to all the posts I put up and have to refix all the links.
Yeah.
That's when I was angry, because Facebook links, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. You put up a link. Say you've put up a link to YouTube on Facebook and you've done a thumbnail and there's a problem with the thumbnail. And you go, oh, shit, I'll change the thumbnail. Once you've put one post up on Facebook, the old thumbnail's going to be there on every single post and it'll never go away, right? And it's the same with links. It has stored this memory thing, so I had to flush my face. Anyway.
And what about when people share you and you have to start a new live stream? And it's
sucked.
video not available, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
And it was a sponsored DistroKid show too, and I'm like, oh man,
That's a bummer.
I got to get it done. But hey, it only took 10 minutes to get it back. It's all good, no problem. Just keep cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just hope it doesn't happen again in the next 1 hour 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, keep cool. What else can you? What's the worst that's gonna happen, right?
Exactly, man. This is my whole motto this week, right? It's so interesting that this has happened this week, losing Smitty, and I'm on this new kick of like, who cares if I don't do a live stream tomorrow? Who cares? And last night I just laid down all day, and it was like, it got to 4, and I was where I was supposed to get up and do my demo for the day, and I was like, do I? Is there actually going to be anybody going, I don't know about this, there's no demo? There isn't.
Well,
No?
we'd be concerned, but yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about live streams. I don't, live streams. I'm just talking about pre-recorded stuff. Right?
Oh.
So I just didn't do it. I just let it go. Means I've got double the work, but
Yeah.
life's too short. To sit there and stress about fucking YouTube, man.
Yeah, it's not real life. Even though some people, including Jade, this is
They're
their
a real life.
livelihood. Yeah,
But there are real lives, but it's not real life.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's a good way to put it.
All right, I'm going to skedaddle.
All right.
Fuck, finally.
You've seen enough of me this week. You're going to see me tomorrow, but I do
Yeah.
need to get stuff done before I go to bed. So.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up, Lori, and thanks for sharing your
Chris
thoughts.
for
And
doing this, and I know everybody is probably going to hear our stories over and over, but it really does help all of us, and hopefully it helps the chat as well. So,
well, it's something you can just take into your heart and keep with you. So,
yeah, right.
All right, dear. Well, rest up, and
Yeah.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
off.
Good night, Lauren.
Bye. Gotta get off.
Gotta get off.
There she goes. She is off like a shot. Hey, James Myers, what's going on, man?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm actually really hot right now, to be honest.
Wow.
Oh, you're pretty good looking. I don't know. I would say hot, but
What can I say? You know?
Yeah.
Nah, no air conditioning right now, so there's no breeze coming through, even though I got the windows open. But
yeah, I hate that dead air thing. Luckily in Colorado, that is a rare phenomenon. The wind is always friggin' blowing.
We've
yeah,
got
I
Pole
hear
Vault
it
and
out
stuff
there.
too. Hello, Pole Vault.
Oh,
Hey, Pole Vault, what's going on, man? How are you?
Pole Vault's got a big show tomorrow too.
Yep, absolutely, man.
All eyes on the weekend warm up. I'll be there as usual.
Yep, I'll be there seeing what Sunshine Archer's up to, and then that other idiot that she hangs out with. That's fun. Yeah, it's a good show, though.
Giving Pole Vault a break this week. He's not an idiot. He's just misunderstood.
Yeah.
No, we had a chat this week too. We were talking about here tributes and stuff, and I think I said to him, "You should do whatever tribute you want, even if it's fucking stupid." Because, like, again, we don't have to change ourselves for what's gone down.
No.
We just got to be who we are.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who you were when you knew Smitty. And well,
Yep.
yeah.
do you feel pressure, James? Now that you're the drummer?
Oh, I thought you were okay.
No, I worry about stuff like that. I worry, mate, because it's
first of all, I'm not the only one, and there
Sure.
is other drummers out there. Mike Conway, R4.
Yeah.
So
I know
there's
this.
there's that aspect of it, but not really.
Good.
Yeah,
Try
that's
not
healthy.
to-
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
again,
try
it's
to
not
keep a
like.
level head.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Smith did what he did. You're both talented guys, but you're different in that, your
Yeah.
approach to your channel and, interaction and.
I should have been more specific. I mean, more or less, because people do collaborations now, and there's one drummer gone, and who knows? People are going to turn to you more and more. That's the thing. That's what I mean, right? So
Okay.
Distinctly possible.
That
Of course,
well, that has happened already.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's been happening already. I have been getting requests and stuff since Smith's passing. Yes. Now, as far as timing and stuff goes, I have a few months ago I was sick, and then I just didn't play. I wasn't right in the headspace, and then so a couple more months went by, and these past few months I've been working on just trying to reestablish myself here at home. The regular life stuff that I have going on. Trying to bring in the cash flow, work in the house. It's summertime right now. I'm every this house, I moved in here last year, and it probably hasn't been upkept in 15 years or so. So I'm doing things around, doing what I can. I'm making a lot of moves right now. So,
Yeah.
so as far as playing often, I haven't been playing as much as I should be, and I do feel bad about that. And so, yes, a lot of people have been asking me for stuff, and I'm like, hey, right now it's going to be a minute. So
Good. That's what I was going to say next.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to tell people to fuck off.
Yeah. Here's
Without saying it like that, right? Because I do it all
Uncle
the time.
Chris and Auntie Jade. We're going to tell you.
Absolutely, man.
Look, it's okay to go, hey, can't do it at this time. You're a great guy. You're a great girl, whatever. Love to work with you, but my life is such, I can't get to it for a while. Nothing wrong with that. And, take care of you. There are people in this community who have, and, we won't mention names, but have felt too much pressure and collaborations and everything. And that's not healthy, so make sure that, again, you got to eat. We, those of us who have real jobs as you do, I gotta bring in the cash first and then the other stuff. And so
I bring it up, A, to see if you're okay, you're doing okay, and B, to let everyone know who's watching this, just relax.
Yeah.
Relax. All right, folks, I know, like I'm the same, I'm trying to rush. I'm not trying to rush something out, but trying to put something together. And I want it done yesterday. And I'm thinking, should I ask this person to be involved? I'm like, no, man, we've all got our own things. I get this done. And I had somebody ask me to drum on this stuff, James. Like, what are you, deaf? Are you
That's what I
deaf?
heard you talking about. You've been drumming and stuff. I'm like,
Oh,
Jade's getting
no.
busy over there as a new drummer, huh?
Fuck off.
Well, Jade used to drum a lot more and kind of as
I still drum. No, I still
but
drum.
not as much as you once did, especially
Every day. I do every day, mate.
No, I mean, but as far as collaborations, you're not
no.
doing that. That's
I
that's
only
what I mean.
drum on Pete. I only drum on Pete stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. He's the only person I really do stuff for, but I do. That's my exercise.
Mhm.
That is my exercise. Yeah, I know, absolutely. Chili, getting desperate. I know, mate. Far out. Seriously, I use the drum kit as an exercise machine. Sit on there for 30 minutes and just get off like Laurie and go. "Jesus,
Absolutely.
I can't walk, man. Every day.
I saw the the new drummer for Rush, and her picture was up, and they said, "Wow, look at the arms on her." It's like, duh, she's a professional drummer, and she's playing. Of course, her arms look great because she's putting in 3-4 hours of workout every friggin' day on the kit.
She could wrap her arms around me any day.
She's
She's on
great.
Beato, yeah? She's on Beato show.
She's on
Yeah.
Beato, she's on
Beato's coming to
Drumeo.
Australia. Beato's playing here in Melbourne. Beato's
Really?
Chili. Did you see
wow.
it, Chili? It's at one of the smallest, dodgiest shitholes in Melbourne. I think it's at like the fucking Brunswick Club or something.
Okay. Well,
They have all the shitty death metal bands. It's like, what?
be
I saw it
nice
last night.
be nice to that old boomer.
I'm thinking of going.
Yeah, I happen to like him. He's got interesting takes. Hey, Will D, what's going on? Thanks for joining us.
Well,
Well,
yeah. I
Hey,
can't
and
remember where it is.
Burns.
Now I need to look up where it is. Rick,
Let's see. It couldn't.
Melbourne.
It's evening in Germany, so
Rick
not-
Beato concert dates. Here it is. Concert dates. It's a concert.
okay.
The Thornbury Theatre. What is going on? I was right. The Thornbury Theatre, Princess Theatre Brisbane, the Factory, which is not a bad little theatre in Sydney. I've played there a bunch of times, and Sky City in Auckland.
Okay.
Pre-sale tickets. I wonder how much tickets are. I don't know how much tickets are.
Oh, it is morning. Okay. Well then, Guten
Wow.
Morgen.
90
Burns.
bucks a ticket. There you go. I'm not really a fan either, Hugh, but just to go there and yell out something from the crowd.
Yeah. Again, he's done some pretty good interviews and interesting take.
Yeah.
Again, I can take him or leave him on
He
some
talks over the
things.
top of his guests, so he's got to.
Well,
look at
again,
him
not
like-
everybody's as good as you, Jade.
No. I'm not saying that. But he's like the Kardashian of the music industry to me. Like, what's like? I just go, where did he come from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? You don't own all the Millionaire albums?
Yeah, I know. He's,
All one of them?
yeah. Like he can hear stuff.
Yeah.
He's not as good as John Travolta, anyway.
No. Well, who is? Anyway.
He gets good guests, man. I would kill to get his guests, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
I sit there and watch the interview and go, God, I reckon I do this so much better.
no. I mean, I joke, but I absolutely agree. You are a better interviewer than Rick Beato.
Oh, I wasn't joking either.
I know, and you shouldn't be. And if you're watching Rick, hey, bro, you got a great channel, but Jade's better. Take some lessons.
He just gets good guests, you know.
I mean, he gets good guests, and I think maybe the only other aspect of it that maybe, depending on the type of personality you are, you know, he does the in studio interviews with the really high quality cameras. So, you know, there's that. But otherwise, as far as like talking and get along with people, I'd go for Jade.
Oh,
What's not? It's not hard.
I'd love to do more in studio ones like we did with Chili. That was cool. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're a bit remote for a lot of the community since we are worldwide, and you know we're not touring and dropping in Australia like so.
Absolutely.
yes. This is where I'm at. Let me show you. Where am I at here?
You're in
Oh,
the studio.
look at that. Wee! That's what I've been doing the last couple of days.
Okay, good.
Look at all those drums, man. Oh, MIDI. It's cleaned
Hold
it
on.
all up. Cleaned it all
Nobody
up.
can. There we go. Now we can see
Cleaned it
better.
all up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad he left a lot of songs without any things. Oh yeah, Costa's on my list. I'm going to interview Costa.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
No, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I gotta. You know, speak of uncling, I need to send Costa a note and go. I need to point out a couple things, bro.
I think I've got Wes Plays Music. Oh, I haven't. I've got to reach out to him this week. I've been putting the seeds out there, so I'll hit him up probably tomorrow. Send him the shit.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know much about him other than I've been on Gmail with him a couple times. Seems like an interesting guy, but I don't know much about him. But that's what the interview is for.
He knows his gear. He's a good guitar player. You know.
Yeah, no question.
Right, when you watch him play, he's one of those guitar players who he could sit there and like be checking his dinner while he's playing these full-on technical thrash riffs, and he's just looking over here going, "Yeah, just put that in." I hate those people. I'm just like,
Yeah,
do you do-
that
what are you
effortless
doing,
is like,
man?
yeah, put that hot dog on 30 seconds. I'll be-
Yes. Studying, fucking,
Ah,
I watched a few of his streams. I noticed that too. Yeah.
yeah. I think his partner walked in. He was just fully going, just talking. He's still playing along with it. I'm like, what? What is happening here?
well, what that means is the muscle memory is exquisite. They have
Yeah.
put in thousands of hours practicing,
Yeah.
and they're just where the body and the mind are absolutely connected yet disconnected at the same time, and that's truly impressive to watch.
It's like Smitty used to do with his stick, right? And whenever I watch him play,
Yeah,
all I would watch is the hand flipping the stick every
that
time he hit
little
the stab.
twist. Yep.
I just go, fuck, man. And I'd sit here and try and do it because I don't want to spin the stick this way. I want to spin it that way. And I was trying to do it today. Yeah, just kept dropping the stick. I'm an idiot. Whatever.
I respect that about him too. He's not one to do like crazy stick tricks and stuff. And you know, it's like I can do them, but I'd rather play the song properly and do a good job, and you know, throw out those
Yeah, he doesn't do much flair. He doesn't need the flair, right? The flair is because the flair is in the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Exactly. If you're playing a stadium, then all that kind of stuff is cool. But, if you're just in your studio there, just play it. And again, played several tracks and really listening. There is so much tasty stuff going on in the bass, in the drums. It's just really, it's a feast for the ears. I always appreciated how great he was, but now it's forced me to really even hone in that much more. And it's sad that there will be no more music, but I appreciate even more than I did before how truly great he was at pretty much everything.
Yeah. Yep. I was listening to some of his stuff today, and I was like, wow, like props to him for making full songs. Because I was thinking, I play drums too, right? So it's like, but I don't play other instruments. But I do know like some things. So it's like, but listening to his songs, it's like he's got full songs, man. These are
Yeah,
full songs.
total
like-
package.
yeah.
Yeah. See, Justine. Love you, Justine.
Good night,
All right.
Justin.
Yep. We will see you. We'll see you
Oh,
around.
Tomorrow's going to be massive. I'm so scared for tomorrow. Anyway,
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I think it'll be. Well, I'm hoping it'll be good. With everything going on, I think I'm ready for my little part of it. We'll see. But it'll be a damn train wreck, and so be it. I do want to let me just check something here. So I had several things that I wanted to share. Yeah, I wanted to. I'll share this one. This is one that we're talking about. That he started on bass, and again, I found this track. This is the YouTube version, but he recorded this at least 14 years ago and found it on his SoundCloud. But this is just a cool song, so we're gonna check out Mr. Smith's "That Dirty Bass." That was very cool. Just and
Yes.
again, a little different. And Jade, you can speak to because you're much more familiar with his earlier work before he kind of became known in this community. And I assume that piece is from that period again. He recorded it. We think about 14 years ago. Now the video is fairly new, but and I'm not sure if he re-recorded it. But yeah, you can find it on SoundCloud.
It's hard to talk because his stuff's out there. You can actually his other bands. It's out there, but it's not up to me to make that call.
Right. Yeah, I ran across one of his bands.
It's not up to me to make that call. So
right.
I like Valerie said, I think he still even now doesn't want to be disclosed. That's just his thing.
Yeah.
And that's.
And I want to be very clear. That's not what I was asking for.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But the thing is, right, with his old stuff, it's very prog. He can't really hide it, right? Prog has always been his thing.
Clearly his influence.
Even the acoustic stuff. I said this on, I can't remember which show it was. There've been so many this week. But yeah, even if it's an acoustic song, there's just levels of prog in there that you can hear it. Yeah, the thing is, too, as musicians, we look back at anything that we've done from 10, 15 years ago and go, fuck that shit. And I'm sure he's exactly the same, right, compared to probably what he was doing towards the end and his skill level and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I was listening to a whole lot of shit. I've listened to so much shit over the last week. Not shit, but you know what I mean, of his old stuff. And the story of his rise was interesting too. I mean, he was a bass player, like where people are finding out. And then in the bands, the numerous bands, which some of them fed off each other, kind of, there was a spin-off of another band. His production, people just got him in to produce everything. And it was less about and drumming was a really late stage life thing for Smitty. It was something he really only picked up. You can tell by the size of his kit when he first joined us. It was tiny.
Yeah.
And then by the end, it was like, what the hell? So I think, like many have said, he's just so naturally gifted at music.
Yeah.
Some people are just like that, right? They just pick anything up and they just got it. Yeah, and he's played some hurdy-gurdies. I've heard him playing, he's played some instruments that you wouldn't even expect. And just, again, natural. I can't remember from the interview if I'm pretty sure he played the recorder. But then who hasn't?
Even I played the friggin' recorder.
Right?
Badly.
You're not special.
Yeah. No, and trust me, I was not. Yeah. It's even in second grade there, like, well, I can't read music, so I'm going to play by ear. And
I've been looking for these videos. I have these videos that he sent me. I've been furiously looking for them throughout my hard drive, and I just can't fucking find them. And I know around the time they were made, and I'm just going, because I've got multiple hard drives connected to my iPad, and I'm going to find them at some point. I know I'm going to find them at some point. But they were videos of him sending behind the scenes of his setup. They're super interesting. So I'm going to keep looking for them. I'm still looking for them now, right? Every time I come in here, I keep looking for them, and I just can't find them. I know they're around the time of Metheist, so because we were doing the Me and My Brain song, which Chili played some guitar on. Right. And then Smithy sent me the drums, and me and Chili both agreed, the drums are a bit busy. They're just a bit too much going on for that song. And then I listened to them this week and was like, man, they're not too busy at all. They're fucking awesome. What was I thinking?
Sometimes you got to marinate on things. And, I've had that experience with Dom. We'd worked on some things and we're like, that didn't work at all. And then a couple weeks later we went, no, wait a minute. Actually, that's what we want to do. So
I will find the video. I'll probably put them up or something somewhere. Like I just got to get my head around, find what they're called. Because he sent them to me on an old account, and now that account's gone. So normally I would, when you're backtracking, you try and find old files. You're like, where did it get sent to me? It would be in their messenger. Go through all the messages, even though it takes 4 hours to go through that kind of stuff.
Messenger is fucking miserable in that respect.
Chili says, I'm his only hope to collab. We may have to get you to do those guitar parts again, Chili. I don't know if I have those. I don't know.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's
somewhere.
on the drive. Yeah, and that's the thing. Finding old files, like you gotta kind of know what the naming convention was. If you named it, that's one thing. But if they're sent from somebody else, who the hell knows what they're named? And yeah,
Oh, for sure. It'll be like image.mp4. It'll be something like that, or a date. I know it's not going to be named. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's
Let me
Smitty.
just
It's not
go
going to
and-
be conventional.
on my computer and search Untitled and see how many fucking things show up. With
I haven't
that.
Yeah.
tried that. Untitled. I haven't tried that one. Let me see.
Yeah, yeah, it'd probably only be a couple hundred.
Not in that one, no. Because I know I moved into an external hard drive, so titled. Oh, there's a lot here. You know what? I know I've played them on a live stream. I played them on a live stream, but I can't remember what live stream.
Yeah.
No, that's impossible.
Well, again, that's the thing. It's not like you haven't had a few shows, so that's
yeah,
maybe
there's a lot. There's a
a
lot.
little
there.
tricky to track down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm that desperate. I'm looking for .mp4. Like, yeah, that's going to happen.
Hey, sometimes
Well,
You know.
that'll be another one of those where you're searching for a minute.
It'll be. I really haven't tried that hard. It's every time I'm on a stream, I think about it and want to play it, and then oh good, I'll find it. Maybe I'll incorporate it into this video that I'm shooting now. So I've got to go out and film tonight as well. This can be. Hopefully, I don't get arrested tonight because I've got a spotlight. I'm going to go out to the parkland here and put a spotlight out there and stand out there with an acoustic and a mask and stuff.
yeah, well, hopefully,
Could
yeah.
get arrested tonight. Yay!
Yeah, let's don't do that.
I mean, if they show up, be like, why would I put a spotlight on myself if I'm trying not to get arrested?
Yeah.
Exactly. Leave me alone. Let me do my thing.
Yeah.
What?
You damn fool. It's good to have everybody here, and again, I hope this was a little cathartic, and just it was personally good for me to just share a little bit, and have everybody here to do that, because you just don't expect to lose someone in that circumstance, and again, there's probably I can only speak for myself, but there is some element that I really still am having a little trouble accepting that he's gone. And, that will just take time. And, there's a finality to that just the human brain struggles to accept.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. So, I don't know what else to say. Yeah. I'm not going to, yeah. Because I don't want to cry again.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Tired of it. My eyes have been stinging all fucking week. And
Yeah, it's hard.
Yesterday was really good to have a day off and just have no makeup and look in the mirror and look like a fucking panda. Jesus Christ. Tired of it. So, not doing it today.
Yeah, well, when I quit the last hair metal band, that was the last time that I had the mascara on, so I'm okay on that.
Oh, God, now I want to see you in a hair metal band.
I want to see this mascara.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Halloween G-May Metal show's coming up. Just
Right.
saying. Just saying.
I'm not a guitarist, so please excuse me. Is it Firebird or Thunderbird?
Yeah. Well, the Thunderbird is the bass, which I own, and it's the Gibson Firebird is the guitar.
That you
Or
just
the
got?
puppet show.
Yeah, or Thunderbirds. I
Oh,
love that show.
go!
I love that show as a kid.
Yeah, didn't we all?
Yeah,
Good
which
show.
is why I love Team America so much when that movie came out,
Oh,
because
mate.
it was such a great homage to Thunderbirds in so many levels.
So good. Gary? So- When we see Gary Hobbs and he comes in the clubhouse, we always throw that at him. Gary, suck my cock. And that's probably why Gary doesn't come to clubhouse anymore.
Yeah, probably not. No, it's like, I'm not going to do that. Oh, that was a great. I got to say, what was it, 7-minute puppet sex scene.
Oh, glorious.
I just, every time I think about it, I laugh my ass off.
So good.
And again, they're good Colorado boys there, Matt and Trey, and God bless them.
Yeah.
They are
Many
funny
times they've
dudes.
People have tried to cancel them many times. They'll never be canceled. They're too good.
Yeah.
The secret is that they take the piss out of everybody. And if you haven't been taken the piss out of, you should feel really sad. Right?
Well, that's
Because-
just it. They are equal opportunity
Yes.
piss takers.
absolutely.
They skew everyone because again,
And-
they're
That's how comedy should be, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Instead of oh, I wasn't, I was included. It's like, but isn't that what you want?
Yeah,
Sometimes being included is hard.
yeah, exactly. Well, I get you can take the good with the bad if you're somebody. There we go.
Somebody's
Yeah,
got-
there we go. Yeah, I mean it was just classic. That whole movie was friggin' really good. I haven't seen that in a while. I'm gonna have to dial that one up.
The whole speech at the end about how dicks fuck assholes and it's arsehole shit.
Oh
on
my
dicks.
God, my
It's
God.
brilliant. It's, and it's so funny. You watch that and it's, it's so inappropriate. And at the end of it, you go, yeah, he's right. Sometimes
He's not
dicks-
wrong.
Sometimes dicks do fuck pussies, and sometimes it's so true, right?
Well, you would understand. Yeah, that's a
Matt
movie that
Damon.
I can recommend.
Matt Damon. It's funny,
Matt
Brad-
Damon.
We talk about that film often in Clubhouse, and the other day Brad was like, "Do you ever wonder how Matt Damon felt about that film?" I'm like, "No, never. Couldn't give a shit." Like,
Well, the thing was, it wasn't supposed to be. There, it was not their intent to
No.
skewer Damon that hard, but they got working on it, and it kind of morphed during the middle of it, and they went, "Oh yeah, we got to go with this."
yeah, that's it. That's how a lot of their jokes start, right?
Yeah,
That's how comedy teams work like that. They something becomes a thing, and then you just keep saying it and keep saying it, and then it's got out of control, and it's not even really that funny,
yeah.
but it's so funny that it.
Well, that's it. They sold out for the concept, and because of that, it made it brilliant. And of course, the Kim Jong Il, that whole thing, and of course, I'm so lonely. Oh my God!
Some of the best jokes, I reckon, are the ones that they just make no sense, but you laugh so hard at them. It's like being on LSD. If you've ever done LSD, you know there's been something with your friends that you've just started laughing at, and then you all start going, "What the fuck are we laughing at? I don't know anymore. I'm just laughing at it. I'm laughing because I'm laughing," and that's the shit, right? That's a good joke, which never necessarily needs to be funny. I love that stuff.
Yeah. Well, we
LSD.
Yeah,
comedy. Find that
and
too, maybe.
LSD and comedy.
That's it. Why can't people be more talented like me?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Oh, I'm doing accents again. Well, sorry,
As
Smith.
long as-
But
As long as Pete's not up here doing them, we're all good.
yeah, well, yeah. Poor Pete. God bless him. It's kind of it's like watching the really chubby, unathletic kid try and kick a ball. It's like, oh, you can do it. And, no, you can't. Damn it. Good try though. Alec Baldwin. Anytime you're making fun of Alec Baldwin is a good day in my book.
Yeah.
Because he is a pompous prick. So he was great. You know, Matt Damon. It's probably.
I mean,
no cake.
one of the things that I loved about it was, I love the second Peter Jackson film. So he made Bad Taste first, then Meet the Feebles, which is a puppet show, kind of like the Muppets. It's a variety show, but all the characters in it have myxomatosis. They're all fucked up. One's in a dungeon sniffing underwear. They're doing porn. Like, it's the most fucking deranged film. And at the end, there's a whole sequence where Miss Piggy, who's a hippopotamus, goes crazy with the machine gun and guns down all the puppets. And you're just seeing their kneecaps explode and blood going everywhere. And when I saw Team America, the blood just got me going before anything. It's just like, yes, man, I want to see puppets get blown apart.
Oh, that opening scene, in Paris,
so
where they
good.
destroy Paris. Yeah.
So good.
America, fuck yeah. Now
No, Hugh, no. No, that's all I'm saying.
yeah. Again, I blame you guys for pulling me into that chat going, what is going on with this? And then I checked it out and I went, you've got to be joking.
Mate, I'm all for panels of people getting up and performing, and
Absolutely.
even if you're terrible and you're just starting out, I will support you to the end of days to get better and whatever. But to have someone on a panel who's just playing AI generated music they made, just hitting play. Fuck no, man.
No, I'm sorry. No.
No, that's no. It's so dumb.
If I'm ever on a panel that happens, you will see me leave so fast that the screen will vibrate.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm sorry. The world is full of enough crap AI shit.
Like, make it, enjoy making it, but fuck off. Really.
Yeah, come on. Well, again, we opened the show talking about respect. And at the end of the day, my opinion, disrespectful, all of us musicians here, whatever our level of talent is, and some of us are way better than others, and I'm on that low end, but even that, I've put thousands and thousands of hours into practice and trying to get better at my craft, and spewing a couple lyrics and pressing it into Suno. I'm sorry, we're not the same, and I don't want to.
I just can't imagine doing that, and then at the end in the chat going, "Thanks, everybody." What do you mean, thanks?
Yeah, thanks. Who? Bill Gates? I mean, what? Guys, what the fuck?
Who are you thanking on behalf of here? It's so funny. Just the lunacy of it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt like I was in a Monty Python sketch. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, it was a bit surreal, indeed.
Wow. Hey, whatever, man. Whatever.
All right.
Really interesting line between that and using samples and stuff like that, because they're technically not you didn't make it, but
Sure, but most people don't just throw a sample and just
And
leave
call
at
it
that,
their
right?
song, right?
Yeah.
It gets manipulated. It gets
That's where
chopped in
samples
that.
came from. That's the
And-
skill of it, right?
And
To
I'm
turn it
fine
into-
with that.
Yeah. I showed this on my stream today. So I've been collecting all these things. So this one's one of the ones I've seen. So the irony of this was on in a Suno group. Imagine calling AI fake when you're using a DAW. DAW, you don't even play the actual instrument, the hypocrisy. And I read that and just was like, that's how stupid that is. And then when I zoomed in and realized it was generated in Gemini.
Yeah.
You motherfucker, you didn't even have the fucking time to have your own opinion about it. You used Gemini to generate your fucking response. Mate, I'm out.
Right there.
Like,
Right there.
that's
I'm outraged. Well, I'm not outraged. Gemini's outraged for me.
I know. That's the antithesis of lazy. Like,
Oh my God.
fuck me. I really want to go and find Farrah Jones because I'm sure that's not a real person.
Yeah, exactly. And Jeremy's right. I mean, they trouble as an editor. Yeah, that one bothers me a lot.
I do like AI for certain things. You know, I bought this new amp that has AI pedal building stuff, but that is cool. That's not just like somebody's gone, hey, let's just put AI in something. No, let's put AI to like search a database for all the things that we've been making sound wise with impulse responses and all this stuff for 15 years, and then to present something, right? It's not just an AI doing its thing. It's using an AI to sift through the sounds, the things that they've been doing as a company, Positive Grid. And that's how it should be implemented, right? To do that stuff, to be a word processor. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's got tool. I use it. If I've got a manuscript and I'll have it go through to make sure it's got all the damn Oxford commas where it should be, rather than me reading 10,000 words for an article. Okay, cool for that. But I'm not going to have it write my editorial for me. That ain't happening.
No, not at all.
Well,
what time is it?
It is time for us to, grab a Smith song and the antithesis of AI. Let's grab something spectacular from Smith. And I've got so many choices here. And I was going to play a Ninth Gate song, but I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to leave that for Gary tomorrow night. I want to play this one. And this is actually not a Smith original, but I saw Smith as a drummer, and this is the first song that I saw him playing guitar and singing on. And the impact of this on me was huge. And it is a cover, and I went and hunted down the original, and it's shit. Smith took this song, bluntly, Smith took, and, Roy Harper, who's relatively well known, Smith took this song and made it what it should have been. So, everybody, we'll leave you tonight with Mr. Smith's version of the Roy Harper song, Desert Island. Love you guys.
Neil Young.
Thanks for being here. And we
love you all.
Yep.
Love
Be
everyone.
well.
I love this song.
Gonna paint my room like a desert island. Yellow sand and blue lagoons. Invite you all to come and live there one afternoon. It'll be when no one's looking, more likely than not. We'll close the door and turn the sky up. Find a good spot. Air, fire, water, earth, you were paradise. But I'm sorry about me. But I was under the impression that it's you were free and easy. I'm gonna paint my room like a desert island. clear skies and rising swell. Leave the jaded clowns on the horizons in wall streets of hell. I must say goodbye to the blindfold and pursue the ideal. The planet becoming the hostess instead of the meal. Air, fire, water, earth, you were paradise. And I'm sorry about me, but I was under the impression that it's you I